A pleasant good evening and welcome to Clipper Magazine Stadium in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, where tonight the Somerset Patriots open up a 3-game series against the Lancaster Barnstormers. It is the 4th game of a 6-game road trip. The first road trip of the 2019 second half. The Patriots coming off of 3 games down in North Carolina. They had the day off yesterday, and they return to action in the Red Rose City as they take on the Barnstormers here tonight. Well, welcome inside the broadcast booth, everybody. My name is Mark Schwartz. Thank you so much for tuning in, whether it be on the Voice of Central Jersey, 1450 WCTC, or whether it be on SPN.TV. Very appreciative of everyone who is tuned in for tonight's ball game. The Patriots open up a 3-game series tonight against the Lancaster Barnstormers. The Patriots 5-5 so far in the second half. They had dropped 2 games under 500, but have won their last 2 games, both against the Liberty Division rival High Point Rockers. So they enter today's series riding a 2-game winning streak, and they're going up against a Lancaster Barnstormers team that has not only the worst record in the second half of the 2019 season, but also the worst overall record in the Atlantic League. Now, this is a Barnstormers team that normally has a lot of firepower. They still do have a good amount of options offensively. Pitching has struggled, and they play in a ballpark here and at Clipper Magazine Stadium that is certainly favorable to hitters. So they have been susceptible to big games, and from a Patriots perspective, they're going to have to make sure that they could sort of subside the Barnstormers hitters and then hope their pitchers can go to work and hope their own hitters for Somerset will be able to take advantage of the hitter-friendly confines here at Clipper Magazine Stadium. It's game 1 of a 3-game series. The Patriots took 2 of 3 against the High Point Rockers. Their last game was on Sunday. They got a start out of Rick Teasley, his second start since returning to the rubber. He wound up allowing just 1 run over 5 innings. The game was tied going into the top of the 6th in a heat-shortened ball game, but the Patriots got a 3-run home run from Will Kenger, and then they got shutout relief appearances both from Tyler Cloyd in his return to Somerset in the 6th, and Jonathan Cheshire, who has been fantastic for the Patriots in the bottom of the 7th inning. The Patriots have a thin bullpen, but they have pitched well as of late, and they'll certainly look for that to continue against the Barnstormers in this 3-game set. Lancaster is taking the field here at Clipper Magazine Stadium, so we will step aside for the national anthem. When we return, we'll go over the TD Bank starting lineups, and we'll get ready for first pitch. It's the Patriots and the Barnstormers coming your way next on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC, and WCTCAM.com.
As we honor the United States of America.
Are you ready for some family fun? Have a ball with everyone. It's a slamming hit. Come on and get patriotic.
Today's presentation of Somerset Patriots Baseball is brought to you by Atlantic Health Systems, Brother, Diamond Nation, Flemington Car and Truck Country, Flemington Department Store, Fullerton Auto, Health Quest, Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield of New Jersey Lottery, RWJ Barnabas Health, Bolari Design, Northern New Jersey ROTC, T-Mobile, TD Bank.
It's slamming hit. Come on, get patriotic.
So many good options. Man, I'm hungry. Ooh, let's do healthy today. I think that'll work. The healthy plate. What do we have here? So many good options. What do I choose? We have veggie burger, turkey burger, fruit cup. It all sounds so good, but something's telling me veggie burger. I think I'll have the veggie burger. A lot of great choices here at the Horizon Healthy Plate concession stand. That's a tasty burger.
It's time to celebrate with a birthday party at a Somerset Patriots game. Introducing our exclusive Domino's All-Star birthday packages for the upcoming season. Got a kid you want to have remember a special birthday for years to come? Well, the Patriots have 3 different kid-specific birthday packages that'll make their next birthday the most memorable one yet. And welcome back to Clipper Magazine Stadium. We get ready for first pitch between the Somerset Patriots and the Lancaster Barnstormers. Let's go over the TD Bank starting lineup. First, For your visiting Patriots at TD Bank, expect unexpectedly longer hours that fit your schedule, including weekends. And with 24/7 access through online and mobile banking, you can bank whenever, wherever. TD Bank, unexpectedly human, member FDIC, TD Bank, NA. Patriots managed by Brett Jody, assisted by Glenn Barker, John Hunton, and the athletic trainer is Phil Lee. Ramon Flores leads off. He had the day off on Sunday. He's in the leadoff spot tonight in left field. Alfredo Rodriguez hits second, Jimmy Paredes third. Will Kenger, the Raritan Building Services cleanup batter of the ball game. Raritan Building Services, we don't cut corners, we clean them. Michael Ullman is the designated hitter batting fifth. It's Edwin Espinal hitting sixth. Yovan Gonzalez bats seventh. He's had a lot of success in this ballpark historically. Justin Pacioli in the eighth spot. And it's Scott Kelly rounding up the order, hitting ninth for the Patriots as they work against the lefty Nate Reed on the mound tonight for the Lancaster Barnstormers. Reed, a 6'3", 205-pound southpaw, Pennsylvania native. He has been a Barnstormer for quite some time. In fact, this is now his fifth season with Lancaster, sixth in the Atlantic League. He just recently rejoined the Barnstormers. In fact, he's only made one start so far in 2019, and that start did not go very well for Reed. He worked against the High Point Rockers, went just an inning and 2/3, and wound up allowing 9 runs, all earned on 8 hits. So he's 0-1 on the season, and his ERA sits at 48.0. But don't be fooled by those numbers. This is a man who has had a lot of experience and a lot of success in the Atlantic League, and you only need to go back 1 year. In 2018, he was the Atlantic League Pitcher of the Year. So Reed done with his warm-up pitches. He steps on the mound. Ramon Flores steps into the left-handed batter's box, and we are about ready. Reed rocks and fires the first pitch of tonight's ball game. It's a fastball in for a called strike, and we are officially underway at 7:03 p.m. Eastern Time. First of a 3-game series between the Patriots and the Barnstormers. 0-1 from Reed to Flores is inside-outed foul down the left field line. And Ramon falls behind quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. We've got ourselves a sunny Tuesday evening and very comfortable weather. In fact, 75 degrees and partly cloudy skies. And it almost feels autumnal with the temperature below 80. Very comfortable tonight. 0-2. Breaking ball from Reed misses outside to the left-handed hitting Ramon Flores. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Partly cloudy skies as well. The lights have already been turned on at Clipper Magazine Stadium. 1-2. Swung on a line drive, hard hit foul down the third base line. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The Barnstormers in their white uniforms, a traditional look, white pants, a black hat with a red brim. The Patriots in their alternate road blues with gray pants, navy cap, and a red brim. 1-2. Misses outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The umpires for tonight's ball game behind home plate calling balls and strikes is Nate Caldwell. Buzz Albert at first base, and Bill Worthington is the third base umpire. Reed from the windup. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, hit in the air, out to center field. This one playable for the athletic Darian Sanford. He's underneath it to make the catch. And that's the first out of the ball game. So we'll set the defense for the Lancaster Barnstormers in the outfield from left to right. It's one of the recent additions for Lancaster, Andrew Applin in left, Darian Sanford in center, and Caleb Gindel in right. Along the infield, Joey Turdoslavich is the third baseman, Michael Martinez at short, Zach Schenk at second, Casey Hobson at first, and Parker Morin doing the catching as Alfredo Rodriguez attacks the first pitch and slices it fair down the first base line all the way into the right field corner. Up with the ball is Gindel. His throw will come to second base, but not before Alfredo Rodriguez glides his way into second with a 1-out double. So Rodriguez, wasting no time, attacked the first pitch fastball from Reed and sliced it down the first base line, rolled all the way to the 300 marker down the right field line. Near that short porch here at Clipper Magazine Stadium that we talk about oh so often. So the Patriots have a runner in scoring position. 1 away, top of the first inning. We're just underway. There's no score. And here's the former Barnstormer, Jimmy Paredes. Reed comes set, first pitch. Paredes batting from the right side of the plate, takes the fastball inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Jimmy, a switch hitter, batting from the right side here against the lefty Reed. The two were teammates during Paredes' 21-game stretch with the Barnstormers last season. The 1-0. Lays off a pitch that misses high. An 80-mile-per-hour changeup above the letters. 2 balls and no strikes. Paredes now in his first season with the Patriots, hitting .258, but 7 home runs and 18 runs batted in. Rodriguez off of second. 2-0. Paredes swings, muscles it out towards second, and it's off the leaping glove of Zach Schenk, and it ricochets into center field. Rodriguez will score all the way from second, and it's Jimmy Paredes putting the Patriots ahead with an RBI single in the top of the first inning, 1-0 Somerset.
Number 7, third baseman Will Kenjo.
That ball was not hit particularly hard by Jimmy Paredes. Zach Schenk, the second baseman, he's listed at 6 feet 1 inch. And he jumped to the apex of his leap. The ball hit the very tip of his glove and then bounced its way into center field. An RBI single for Paredes, his 19th RBI of the season. 3 batters in, the Patriots lead 1-0. And now Will Kenjo takes the first pitch outside, 1-0. If Schenk makes that catch, then Rodriguez is easily doubled off of second base because he was running on contact, and the inning would have been over. Maybe just an inch or two lower. 1-0. Kenjo takes the fastball that settles on the outside part of the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. So instead, the Patriots have jumped ahead 1-0. Paredes' 19th RBI, and now it's Will Kenjo at the plate, who had the big hit Sunday for the Patriots. The 1-1 takes a fastball at the knees, a called strike 1 and 2. Kenjo had a 3-run home run in the top of the 6th inning that turned a 1-1 ball game into a 4-1 lead for Somerset. That provided the eventual final score and the Patriots' series finale win on Sunday. 1-2. Taken low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kenjo overall on the season leads the team in hitting with a .344 batting average, leads the team in home runs with 9, and ranks second on the team in RBI with 44. That coming across 71 games. 2-2. Check swing on a breaking ball that missed outside. The Barnstormers ask for an appeal down to the third base umpire, but Kenjo didn't go. And with the new rules in the Atlantic League, and especially with an umpire at third base who's playing behind second right now, you're not going to get that call. So a full count, 1 away, top of the first. 3-2 to Kenjo. Swung on and lined out to left field. Racing in and making the play is Applin. And back to first base goes Paredes. That's the second out of the inning. Kenjo hit the ball hard on a line, but Applin was positioned perfectly. Just had to range in a couple of strides to make the play. So 2 out, runner at first, top of the first inning. Somerset ahead 1-0 on the Jimmy Paredes RBI single. And now Michael Ullman will step in, hitting .288 on the season across 61 games with 6 home runs and 39 runs batted in. First pitch. That's a fastball, and it's taken letter high, a called strike, 0-1. Sun will be setting beyond the left field fence. It shines bright. As of this second, just poked its way through some clouds, so the glare starting to form for fans behind home plate and down the first baseline. 0-1. Ullman takes it upstairs. 1 ball and 1 strike. It's the way that the sun sets here at Clipper Magazine Stadium. It's a very nice ballpark. Huge scoreboard in left, but the way that it's configured, the sun sets in the outfield. Paredes with a short lead off of first base. Lefty Reed comes set in the 1-1. Swung on and hit high in the air down the left field line and foul. Towards the play area in that left field corner, where a merry-go-round, a jungle gym, and a tall inflatable slide rests. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. With 2 out, a runner at first, top of the first inning. Patriots leading 1-0. Reed about to throw his 20th pitch of the inning as he works against the right-handed hitting Michael Ullman. 1-2. Taken low. Ullman keeps the bat on his shoulders. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ullman reps a 2-tone bat, pine handle, black barrel. Waves it over his back right shoulder. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Two-seam fastball tailed away from Ullman, and that retires the side. But out before the Patriots put a run on the board on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 runner is left on base. Somerset ahead 1-0 as we move to the bottom of the first on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
As a personal trainer, I thrive on guiding my clients to good health. When I was told I needed both hips replaced, I turned to the network of experts at Atlantic Health System. I was able to see my orthopedic surgeon in Sparta, right near my home, and received exceptional care at Morristown Medical Center for my surgery. I was able to teach, motivate, and inspire again.
Where you go for orthopedic care matters.
Atlantic Health System, because every moment is a moment that matters.
Somerville Aluminum is proud to announce our greatest remodeling project yet. Valari, new name, same great company. Valari, home remodeling since 1950. Visit ValariNJ.com to learn more today.
Now, let's win that $25,000. Good luck.
So just like Adam Gottauer said, Amy Francesco, win $25,000. Pick a player in the Barnstormers lineup, hit for the cycle. Single, double, triple, and a home run. You can walk away with $25,000 from Gottauer Appliance and your Barnstormers. You've seen the lineup. Who do you want to go with? Oh, Caleb Gindle. Good luck to Caleb. Big hand for my friend Amy. And let's go, Barnstormers.
Bottom of the first inning brought to you by Philly.
We move to the bottom of the first inning. The Somerset Patriots in front of the Lancaster Barnstormers 1-0 on a Jimmy Paredes RBI single. Quickly, the TD Bank starting lineup for the hosting Barnstormers, managed by Ross Peoples. He is assisted by Josh Bell, Troy Steffi, and Jonathan Albaladejo. Michael Martinez leads off, the former Cleveland Indian, former big leaguer. It's Caleb Gindle hitting second, Joe Terdoslavich third. And the cleanup batter, Andrew Applin for the Barnstormers. Destin Hood hits fifth, he's the designated hitter. It's Casey Hobson sixth, Parker Moore in seventh, Zach Shank eighth. And the dangerous Darian Sanford rounds up the order hitting ninth, as they work against the right-handed starting pitcher Liam O'Sullivan on the mound for the Somerset Patriots today. O'Sullivan from the windup, and the first pitch of the bottom of the first inning, a fastball for a called strike, 0-1. O'Sullivan, a 6'3", 215-pound righty, 27-year-old from South Grafton, Massachusetts. 0-1 on its way, and it misses outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. O'Sullivan now making his 14th start of the season for the Patriots. 3-5 with a 4.20 ERA as Martinez tops one foul down the first base line. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Over 75 innings to this point, O'Sullivan has struck out 56 batters. He has walked 19, and opponents are hitting .271 against him. The big bugaboo for O'Sullivan this year has been the long ball. He has allowed 11 home runs this season. That is the most of any Patriots pitcher. And he pitches today in a home run-friendly ballpark. So we'll keep our eye on that as the evening progresses. 1-2. Martinez swings and grounds this one foul once again down the first base line. Reason this ballpark is home run-friendly? Well, they've got a short porch in right field. It is listed at 300 feet down the right field line. Might not be that far. And then it stays pretty short out from right center field to center field, where it's 400. Deepest part of the ballpark here is left center. 1-2. Up and in on a fastball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. It's 320 down the left field line. It's a spacious left field. Right field, not so much. O'Sullivan from the windup. 2-2 to Martinez. Breaking ball, drops in. Called third strike. And that's out number 1 here in the bottom of the first inning. So the defense for the Patriots in the outfield from left to right, it's Ramon Flores, Justin Pacioli, and Jimmy Paredes. Along the infield, it's Will Kenger at the hot corner. Alfredo Rodriguez, the shortstop, Scott Kelly at second, Edwin Espinal at first. And Jovan Gonzalez will be doing the catching behind home plate. 1 out, nobody on. Here's Caleb Gindle. Patriots in front 1-0 in the bottom of the first inning. First pitch. Gindel swings and lines it right back up the middle into center field. That's a base hit. And the first hit of the night for the Barnstormers. Similar to what happened for the Patriots in the top of the first, second batter of the inning attacked the first pitch. And Gindel didn't have too much of a big follow-through on that approach, just able to barrel up the ball and get it right back up the middle into center field. So now the switch-hitting Joe Turdoslavich will step in. Last time the Patriots saw the Barnstormers, Turdoslavich was hitting cleanup. Moves up to the 3 spot today, and the first pitch from O'Sullivan settles on the outside part of the plate, 0-1. Last time Somerset saw Lancaster, they also had Caleb Gindel batting third. They had Darian Sanford as the leadoff guy and Michael Martinez batting second. But Sanford has struggled as of late. 0-1 to Turdoslavich, misses low. 1 ball and 1 strike. So with Sanford's batting average having dipped down now to .228 on the year, he's been shifted to the 9 spot, and everyone else has seemingly moved up 1 spot in the order. Caleb Gindel off of first base, held on by Edwin Espinal. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Changeup from Sullivan in the dirt. Turdoslavich swung over it. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Turdoslavich hitting .297 on the season, 13 home runs and 50 runs batted in. Switch hitter, former Atlanta Brave. And the 1-2 swung on and missed, strike 3. That's another changeup from O'Sullivan, went back to the well. Set down on strikes, swinging is Turdoslavich. And there's 2 away in the bottom of the first inning. Still a runner at first, and the Patriots leading 1-0. So O'Sullivan will work against the left-handed hitting Andrew Applin. First time the Patriots are seeing Applin this season. Most recently played for AAA Reno. First pitch from O'Sullivan, a fastball upstairs. Cut on and missed. No balls and a strike. Somerset has not seen Applin yet this season. He's in his first year with the Barnstormers. First year in the Atlantic League. Has a lot of experience at the major league level as he swings and lines one foul down the first baseline. Falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Began the season with AAA Reno in the Arizona Diamondbacks organization. Hit .205 with 2 home runs and 12 RBI over 28 games. For the Barnstormers, this is now game number 17 for Applin. And he hits in the cleanup spot. 0-2 from O'Sullivan. Swung on and hit in the air out to left field, but this is playable for Flores. He's underneath it to make the catch, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, no errors, and 1 runner is left on base. 1-0 Patriots through 1 on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com. It's time to celebrate with a birthday party at a Somerset Patriots game. Introducing our exclusive Domino's All-Star birthday packages for the upcoming season. Got a kid you want to have remember a special birthday for years to come? Well, the Patriots have 3 different kid-specific birthday packages that'll make their next birthday the most memorable one yet. Book a party package and upper box seating, enjoy an all-you-can-eat barbecue buffet in the NJM picnic area, or elevate your party into a fun-themed private suite uniquely designed for kids. Every Patriots party also comes with a crowd rendition of Happy Birthday with the birthday child on the field, a birthday t-shirt, an autographed baseball, and birthday invitations. Contact our group sales department for more information on how to celebrate a birthday in style today.
Every time, get a free quote online at gunmallory.com. Here are the first set of winning bingo numbers on this Bingo Tuesday. Make sure you have your cards handy. First numbers are 1, 3, 5. As well.
Looking for a great deal on a car? You'll score big savings at your Tri-State Ford dealer, proud sponsor of Somerset Patriots baseball. Visit tristateford.com for more information today. Hey fans, all season long, the Patriots have teamed up with AARP New Jersey to offer its members discounted tickets to every Sunday home game. Just mention the code Patriots3 and that you're an AARP member to get a 50% ticket discount to any Sunday home game. Be sure to visit aarp.org today for more information on how you can become a member. AARP, real possibilities. 1-0 Somerset. We're in the top of the second inning. Edwin Espinal leads off as he works against the lefty Nate Reed. And first pitch in for a called strike, 0-1. It'll be the first baseman Espinal, followed by the catcher Yovan Gonzalez, and the center fielder Justin Pacioli in the top of the second. 0-1 from Reed. Swung on and muscled to the backstop. No balls and 2 strikes. Patriots jumped ahead in the first inning, forced Nate Reed to throw 21 pitches. Alfredo Rodriguez had a 1-out double down the right field line, and then he was brought home on an RBI single from Jimmy Paredes. 0-2 on its way to Espinal. Swung on a ground ball to third, gloved by Terdoslavich, and an easy throw across the diamond for the first out of the inning.
Number 4, the catcher, Yovan Gonzalez.
So 1 out, nobody on. That'll bring up Yovan Gonzalez. A lot of action in the Atlantic League today. Of course, the Patriots and the Barnstormers not the only 2 teams playing. In fact, every game has started. The York Revolution hosting the Sugarland Skeeters down the road here in Pennsylvania. The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs hosting the High Point Rockers. Second game of that series. Those 2 teams played last night. First pitch to Yovan Gonzalez, misses outside, 1-0. And then it's the Long Island Ducks hosting the New Britain Bees. All 3 of those games in the bottom of the third. Here, we are in the top of the second. 1-0 to Gonzalez. Up and away, 2 balls and 1 strike. Patriots entering tonight's slate of games, tied with the High Point Rockers for second place in the second half Liberty Division standings. Both teams 500. 2-0. Yovi takes upstairs, 3 balls and no strikes. The Ducks, who have already clinched the playoff spot, they are in first place by half a game. They are 5-4. The Rockers are 6-6. The Patriots are 5-5. As a 3-0 misses outside, ball 4. That is a 4-pitch walk to Yovan Gonzalez. First free pass of the evening for either side. So Gonzalez takes first. That'll bring Justin Pacioli to the plate. It's the New Britain Bees rounding up the Liberty Division. They are 2-7 entering tonight's slate of games. Meanwhile, for the Barnstormers, they are 2-8 in the second half. Not the start of the half that they were hoping for. Reed from the stretch, and the first pitch to Justin Pacioli, a called strike, 0-1. Lancaster, this early on the second half, already finds themselves 6 games out of first place. The York Revolution are leading the way in the Freedom Division. They are 8-2. They've been playing a really strong brand of baseball lately. 0-1. Pacioli swings, ground ball hit towards the middle. It's gloved by the shortstop Martinez, steps on second, and a turn throw to first in time. The seldom seen Pacioli double play ground out. No runs in the inning for the Patriots, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. To the bottom of the second, Somerset ahead 1-0 on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
At Flemington Car and Truck Country, we've been satisfying customers for over 40 years, providing selection. With 16 manufacturer brands plus over 500 available certified pre-owned vehicles. Convenience. With all our dealerships located on Route 202 and 31 in Flemington. And satisfaction. With positive reviews praising our business model every day. We'll never take our customers for granted. Flemington Car and Truck Country.
Every day, we're here.
Happy with this year's tax refund? Probably not. Well, Flemington Department Store can't change the tax law, but can make things less taxing by crediting you double the sales tax on most top-quality brand sofas, chairs, recliners, bedroom and dining room sets, proudly showcased in Central Jersey's largest showroom. That's right, Flemington is paying your sales tax plus giving you a matching credit when you buy furniture, plus free delivery. The double sales tax credit event is going on now, only at Flemington Department Store.
Alpine Business Systems is a leading provider of information systems and services. Visit Alpine Business Systems at www.alpinebiz.com. Alpine Business Systems, the official IT provider of the Somerset Patriots. Not a big fan of your kitchen or bath? Give Bellari a call and you can save $5,000 on a new kitchen and $2,500 on a new bath. Offers expire July 31st. For details, visit BellariNJ.com. It'll be Dustin Hood to lead off in the bottom of the second inning. First time the Patriots are seeing Destin play this season. Liam O'Sullivan back on the mound, kicks and fires. First pitch is swung on, a ground ball past the diving second baseman Kelly and into center field. That's the second hit of the ball game for the Barnstormers. Got a first pitch fastball, grounded it sharply past Kelly, who was a little late to react. Dove to his right, and the ball went underneath his glove. So Hood takes first base. He entered today's ball game just 6 for 33 on the season. So that'll bring up Casey Hobson. Longtime Barnstormer, left-handed batter, starting first baseman for Lancaster. And the first pitch from O'Sullivan is swung on and belted deep to right, forget it. Casey Hobson on the first pitch he sees from O'Sullivan lines a 2-run home run over the short porch in right onto the Stay Cool Lancaster awning protecting their picnic area. And 2 pitches into the bottom of the second inning, the Barnstormers have jumped ahead 2-1.
2 Barnstormers come home, and you two come home to a beautiful Boyd Wilson residence on that home run.
Oh, O'Sullivan has been susceptible to the home run ball. Casey Hobson has a .218 batting average on the season, but that is his 13th home run. Hasn't hit for average, but he has continued to hit for power. And the Patriots' lead quickly swept aside. It's also the team leading 12th home run allowed by Liam O'Sullivan this season. So nobody on, nobody out. Here's Parker Morin, and he takes the first pitch for a called strike, 0-1. That Hobson home run got out of this ballpark in a hurry. If it was TD Bank Ballpark, might have had a chance. The ball wasn't hit too high, but it was hit very hard. And the 0-1 to Morin is swung on and missed. No balls and 2 strikes. I would imagine O'Sullivan today, with Jovan Gonzalez calling his game, has to be very mindful of that short porch and right, and has to include a heavy dose of off-speed pitches. 0-2 misses outside to the left-handed hitting Morin, 1 ball and 2 strikes. I mean, with the configuration of this ballpark and some of the power hitters on this Barnstormer team, fly balls can get out of here in a hurry. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Fastball there from O'Sullivan. Came a little up and in. Morin set down on strikes. That's the 3rd strikeout of the ball game for Liam O'Sullivan. And there's 1 away in the bottom of the second inning. 2-1 Barnstormers lead after the Casey Hobson 2-run home run. O'Sullivan threw 14 pitches in the first inning. In fact, the 3 hits that he's allowed so far today have all come on the first pitch of an at-bat. Here's Zach Schenk, and he takes the first pitch, fastball for a strike. Caleb Gindel lined a base hit up the middle on the first pitch he saw back in the first inning. Destin Hood had a ground ball base hit on the first pitch of the second inning. 0-1 to Schenk. Swung on a soft ground ball to third. It's gloved by Kenger along the infield grass. And his throw to first base in time, 2 away.
Number 7, center fielder.
And then it was Joey Trdoslavich on the first pitch he saw, belting a 2-run home run over the right field fence. So 2 out, nobody on. Bottom of the second, already a couple of runs home for the Barnstormers. And here's Darian Sanford. Always a fun topic of conversation. Sanford, one of the most electric players in the Atlantic League. First pitch. Misses low and in, 1 ball and no strikes. Sanford only a .228 batter on the year. He has struggled with his average. No home runs and 14 RBI. But that's not his game. As the 1-0 from O'Sullivan misses inside, 2 balls and no strikes. His game is getting on base and using his speed. 40 steals in 46 attempts on the year. 2-0 from O'Sullivan. Taken at the knees, a called strike, 2-1. And with the new rules implemented in the Atlantic League, they have certainly benefited Darian Sanford quite a good deal. The 2-1 settles on the outside part of the plate. A called strike, 2-2. Since the new rules were implemented in the second half, Darian Sanford is 11 for 11 in stolen bases, despite only having 3 hits. 2-2. Swung on a chopper, bounced towards second. Kelly races in, gloves, and flips onto first base. And that'll do it for us in the second inning. But a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, nobody left on base. Lancaster takes a 2-1 lead. We move to the third on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
Presenting the lowest car prices you've ever seen. Wow pricing. Only on Fullerton.com. It'll blow you away. If you want the best deals on all new cars and trucks, don't miss Fullerton's absolutely enormous spring clearance event. Get the lowest prices on our entire new inventory all month long. This month only at Fullerton.
For over 85 years, in every county across the state, we've protected the health of New Jersey, covering families and businesses through life's big moments and the small ones. Because we don't just work here, we live here too. Over 5,000 local employees, all with the same purpose, taking care of you.
If you need help during the game or have any questions, you could simply text us. Text 908-252-0700, and we'll get back to you. Again, 908-252-0700, so we can help you. Carrier Clinic is proud of its 109-year heritage as an independent, nonprofit behavioral health care facility. We depend on the support of our community. Thank you for your generous support. Gifts made to Carrier Clinic are tax deductible. For more information on making a donation to Carrier Clinic, please visit our website at www.carrierclinic.org. It's now a 2-1 Barnstormers lead after the 2-run home run from Casey Hobson in the bottom of the second inning. Scott Kelly will lead off the third, and the first pitch from Nate Reed misses up and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Kelly's the number 9 batter in the order for Somerset. He'll be followed by Ramon Flores and Alfredo Rodriguez in the third inning, as Scott takes a pitch at the knees inside part of the plate, a called strike, 1-1. Kelly, the longest tenured member of this Patriots team, hitting .221 on the season, no home runs, and 8 runs batted in. Swings here and bounces one down the third base line. It'll stay fair. It's gloved by Reed, but he doesn't have a play to first. That ball hit maybe about 45 feet down the third base line. A perfectly positioned swinging bunt from Scott Kelly, and the Patriots have a leadoff man aboard to begin the third inning. So Scott takes first base. Barnstormers leading 2-1. And now we move back to the top of the order with Ramon Flores. Kelly certainly a threat to run. He is 4 for 8 in stolen base attempts on the year. Large lead at first base. Reed comes set in the first pitch. Flores takes a fastball for a called strike, 0-1. Patriots rank second in the Atlantic League in stolen bases as a team. They have 86 swiped bags this year. 0-1, Kelly goes. Breaking ball misses low, throw down to second base, and the tag in time. Kelly tagged out. Scott frustrated at second base. It was a perfect throw from Parker Morin, and that's the first out of the inning. The throw was short-hopped right to the second base bag. Michael Martinez made the pick, applied the tag. It looked like the tag came on the upper chest of Scott Kelly, and I think his argument was that his hands got onto the bag before the tag was applied on the chest. 1-1 to Flores. Bounces low. 2 balls and 1 strike, but unfortunately for Scott, you're not oftentimes going to get that call. It was a perfect throw from Morin, and the tag was applied accurately. Now the 2-1 to Flores. Swung on a bouncer to the right side, coming in on 2 bounces and fielding it is Schenk. And an easy play on to first base, and there's quickly 2 away in the top of the 3rd inning. So 2 out, nobody on, and now Alfredo Rodriguez, who has the only extra base hit of the ball game to this point for the Patriots. Nate Reed has worked quickly. Batter steps into the batter's box, and he's pretty much ready to go. From the windup, first pitch to Rodriguez. Taken low. 1 ball and no strikes. 2 runs, 3 hits for Lancaster. 1 run, 3 hits for Somerset. Reed comes set from the windup. 1-0 to Rodriguez. Changeup misses low and outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Well, with Reed returning to the Barnstormers, it seems like it's only a matter of time before he returns to form. 2-0 taken low and in. 3 balls and no strikes. He struggled in his first start of the season, going up against the High Point Rockers his last time out, but Reed historically has been a very successful Lancaster Barnstormer. 3-0. Fastball taken for a called strike, 3-1. He's allowed 1 run to this point on 3 hits. He has walked a batter, and he has struck out 1. Now the 3-1 offering to Rodriguez. Tapper bounced down the 3rd baseline, foul. 3 balls and 2 strikes. His last time out was his first start for any team in 2019. Did not pitch prior to rejoining this Lancaster squad. 3-2 breaking ball taken low, ball 4. Alfredo Rodriguez draws a 2-out walk. Second free pass issued by Reed tonight. So runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Jimmy Paredes. And some of Reed's numbers over the course of his Atlantic League career are quite impressive. Already mentioned that he's the reigning Atlantic League Pitcher of the Year. Last year with Lancaster, the man on the mound here went 13-3 with a 2.75 earned run average. First one to Paredes, a ground ball hit down the first baseline towards second. It's collected by Schenk, and he scoops the throw onto first after covering a good deal of ground. Beats Paredes, and the inning is over. No runs for the Patriots, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. We'll head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Lancaster leading Somerset 2-1 on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC, and WCTCAM.com. Attention troops, Scout Nights with the Somerset Patriots will be returning to TD Bank Ballpark for the upcoming season on Friday, June 28th, Sunday, July 28th, and Thursday, August 29th. Additionally, our Girl Scout days are set for Sunday, June 30th, and Saturday, September 21st. Troops will have the honor of presenting both their PAX banner along with our nation's colors on the field before the game. A parade around the field will end with the troops lining the infield during the national anthem. Scouts looking to earn badges for presenting the colors and going on a go-see-it outing can fulfill both, all while enjoying America's pastime. Tickets begin at just $8.50 for everyone in the group, with commemorative Scout patches available for just $1.50. Visit SomersetPatriots.com or call 908-252-0700 so you can get involved and have your troop honored at a professional baseball game.
The shortstop, Michael Martinez.
Shopping for a new car? Hit a home run with all the great deals available now at your Tri-State Ford dealer, proud sponsor of Somerset Patriots baseball. Visit TriStateFord.com for more information today. Michael Martinez leads off in the home half of the 3rd inning, bloops the first pitch he sees over the leaping glove of the shortstop Rodriguez, and it settles into center field. That's a base hit for Martinez, his first of the game, 4th for the Barnstormers. And they have certainly taken a first pitch swinging approach against Liam O'Sullivan. All 4 of the hits for the Barnstormers today have come on the first pitch of an at-bat. In the bottom of the second inning, Destin Hood led off the inning on a first pitch single, and then the next pitch after that, a Casey Hobson 2-run home run. First one here to Caleb Gindle. That's a changeup. At the knees, a called strike, 0-1. Barnstormers leading 2-1. Patriots jumped in front on a Jimmy Paredes RBI single in the first. Casey Hobson 2-run home run in the second has Lancaster ahead, as O'Sullivan misses inside with a fastball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Gindle had a base hit up the middle into center field in his first at bat. He's 1 for 1. Infield to double play depth. 1-0 from the righty O'Sullivan. Bounces low, blocked by Gonzalez. 2 balls and a strike. Gindle, a .302 hitter, that leads the team. 12 home runs, second on the team, and 54 RBI. That's the team lead as well. He's put together another fine season offensively here at Clipper Magazine Stadium. Martinez bluffs off of first base as the 2-1 misses outside. 3 balls and a strike. It was a long stretch from Liam O'Sullivan. Martinez was trying to time up O'Sullivan's delivery home. He guessed incorrectly. Took a hard sort of secondary step at first base, but ultimately did not run. Now the 3-1. Up and away, ball 4. That's the first walk allowed by Liam O'Sullivan today. And the Barnstormers have runners at first and second, nobody out in the home half of the third inning. And now a dangerous spot in this order. First 2 men have reached for the Barnstormers, and now their number 3 batter, Joey Turdoslavich. O'Sullivan set down Turdoslavich swinging back in the first inning. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Infield stays at double play depth. O'Sullivan from the stretch, first pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball elevated in the zone. Turdoslavich swung right through it. No balls and a strike. Paredes plays deep in right. Pacioli straight up in center. Flores not too deep in left. Long stretch for O'Sullivan, and time is called right before O'Sullivan was about to deliver that pitch home. It's Michael Martinez with solid speed off of second base. Caleb Gindle runs pretty well. He's at first. And once again, time is called as O'Sullivan's taken his time from the stretch. Martinez has a large lead at second base, so O'Sullivan is hoping to keep him honest. Edwin Espinal plays back at first. Caleb Gindle's not being held on, so Gindle has a very large lead. But it's Martinez the guy to watch at second base. 0-1. Misses low, and it bounces away from Gonzalez. Oh, so often that can happen. It's a wild pitch. Martinez over to third, Gindle on to second, and a big opportunity here for the Barnstormers. O'Sullivan was so preoccupied with Michael Martinez at second, kept on whipping his head back and forth, checking the runner, and then when he finally delivered the pitch home, sort of short-armed it a bit. The pitch was in the dirt, and Gonzalez couldn't keep it in front of him. Infield will play back with nobody out. Now the 1-1. Muscled foul down the third base line. Fastball from O'Sullivan rode in on the hands. 1 ball and 2 strikes. A strikeout would be big here for Liam. He has 3 Ks so far in this ball game. 56 strikeouts entering tonight. Patriots will concede a run for an out. The infield plays back. Turdoslavich has plenty of power, and Martinez has speed at third. From the stretch is the 1-2. Fouled off to the backstop, and Turdoslavich stays alive. It's a 2-1 Barnstormer lead. Nate Reed has settled in after allowing a run in the first inning. He's looked strong. He's been working quickly. Sun setting a bit. Absolutely no wind to speak of on a perfect evening for baseball in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Martinez at third, Gindel at second. 1-2. Bounces low, and it's blocked by Gonzalez. 2 balls and 2 strikes. O'Sullivan, at least on that pitch, kept it low in hopes of seeing Terdoslavich either swing through it or keep the ball on the ground. Dangerous hitter, 13 home runs on the season. 2-2 pitch. Fastball up and in just a bit. Gonzalez tried to freeze that one for the home plate umpire, Nate Caldwell. Didn't get the call. Framed it a bit, which will soon be a lost start in the Atlantic League. We'll get into that later in the ballgame. But now it's a full count with first base open. Nobody out, bottom of the third. 3-2 to Terdoslavich. Swung on, a ground ball, hit softly foul down the first base line into the Barnstormer bullpen. And it remains a 3-2 count. The reason the art of framing a pitch will be lost is because come Thursday, we will officially have the ABS system, the automated balls and strikes TrackMan software, officially installed and operational. 3-2. Misses low and in, ball 4. That's the second walk allowed by Liam O'Sullivan in the inning. Didn't want to give in to Joe Terdoslavich. That has loaded the bases. Still nobody out in the bottom of the third. And we'll see how O'Sullivan hopes to navigate this inning. Gave up a leadoff single on the first pitch, then walked Caleb Gindel. A wild pitch advanced Martinez to third, Gindel to second. And now Terdoslavich has drawn a walk. So here's Andrew Applin. Flew out to left field in his first at-bat. He's 0 for 1. First pitch to Applin. Swung on, a ground ball foul, first base side. Applin, a .250 batter so far in a Barnstormer uniform, with 2 home runs and 7 runs batted in. He has the bases loaded here and nobody out. Again, the Patriots continue to play their infield back, hoping for a ground ball. 0-1 from O'Sullivan. Another chopper foul. This one down the first base line again. O'Sullivan's gone back-to-back with fastballs in on the hands to the left-handed hitting Applin. And it's an 0-2 hole for the former Reno ace. Martinez at third, Gindel at second, Terdoslavich at first. 0-2 on its way. Up and in. As O'Sullivan went back to that fastball. That's 3 straight pitches that have been fastballs inside to Applin. And we'll see if that can work as a setup pitch. Maybe O'Sullivan works off of that with an off-speed pitch, low and away. Maybe a changeup in the dirt here. 1-2 pitch. There's the changeup in the dirt, and it's swung on and missed, strike 3. That's a nice job of pitching from Liam O'Sullivan. Good job of setting him up on the calls from Jovan Gonzalez. That's some textbook pitching right there. 3 times hearted in with the fastball, and then he sets it up with a changeup in the dirt. Applin swings and misses. That's a big strikeout for Liam O'Sullivan, his 4th strikeout of the ballgame. So now the bases are loaded with 1 away, and here's Destin Hood. Hit a ground ball base hit up the middle on the first pitch he saw last inning. First one here. Swung on, a ground ball to short, could be 2. It's Rodriguez, steps on second, turn throw to first, low, but it's scooped out by Espinal, and the Patriots get out of the inning. No runs for the Barnstormers. 1 hit, no errors, and 2 runners are left on base. It will head to the 4th. Somerset trailing 2-1 on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
It's an unstoppable force, vast and mighty. It's the 101 days of summer, and this year it's bigger than ever. The NJ team is back again. We've got 101 days of prizes with other ways to win via our social channels, text message program, VIP club, and Game Changers. Find the fun at 101daysofsummer.com from May 24th to September 1st. Anything can happen in Jersey. It's an unstoppable force, vast and mighty. It's the 101 Days of Summer, and this year it's bigger than ever. The NJ team is back again. We've got 101 days of prizes with other ways to win via our social channels, text message program, VIP club, and Game Changers. Find the fun at 101daysofsummer.com from May 24th to September 1st. Anything can happen in Jersey.
That's what I was saying. The Somerset Patriots would like to thank Children's Specialized Hospital for their support of the 2019 Somerset Sluggers Kids Club. Diamond Nation, located in Flemington, New Jersey, is the premier baseball and softball facility in the Northeast and is home to the Jack Cuss Baseball and Jenny Finch Softball Academies. Diamond Nation, a top draw for prominent youth, teen, and high school tournaments, and is dedicated to providing top-flight instruction, private lessons, and outstanding camps for individuals and teams. Visit us at diamondnation.com. We move on to the top of the fourth inning. Patriots behind 2-1. But what a job by Liam O'Sullivan to get out of the bottom of the third unscathed. Will Kenger leads off, and a first pitch breaking ball catches the inside part of the plate, 0-1 from Nate Reed. The Barnstormers loaded the bases with nobody out in the bottom of the third, and they did not score. 0-1 breaking ball drops in. No balls and 2 strikes. A great job of pitching from Liam O'Sullivan, setting up Andrew Applin and striking him out for the first out of the inning. As the 0-2 is bounced down the first base line, it will stay fair. It is fielded by Casey Hops, and he steps on the bag, and that's the first out of the inning. Kenger now 0 for 2. So O'Sullivan struck out Applin swinging on a changeup in the dirt, and then went with a first pitch changeup to Destin Hood, who attacked the first pitch the first time he saw him. This time, O'Sullivan kept it a little lower in the zone, and he got exactly what he was looking for. A bouncer that went right to the shortstop, Rodriguez. Now the first pitch to Michael Ullman misses outside. 1 ball and no strikes. So Somerset has kept it a 1-run ball game. They trail. Here's Michael Ullman. Struck out swinging in his first at-bat. And the 1-0 from Reed, a changeup taken low. 2 balls and no strikes. Patriots' lone run came back in the first inning. We got an RBI single from the former Barnstormer, Jimmy Paredes. Now that's been it. 2-0. Up and in as Ullman spins out of the way. 3 balls and no strikes. 2 runs on 4 hits for the Barnstormers. 1 run on 3 hits for the Patriots. Lancaster's stranded 3 to this point. The Patriots have left 2 on base. 3-0 on its way to Ullman. And it's taken for a called strike, 3-1. Sun setting a little bit more. Down the left field line. It's blocked by a couple of clouds. 3-1. Ullman swings a ground ball. Fair down the left field line. That'll rattle around into the corner. Ullman turns first. He's on his horse to second base. The throw will come in, but it's cut off. And Michael Ullman with a 1-out double. And the Patriots have the tying run in scoring position. Ullman was out in front of a breaking ball from Nate Reed. Pulled it on the ground down the third base line. It stayed fair. The third base umpire, Bill Worthington, had to jump over the ball. Ruled it fair, and Ullman was able to glide his way into second base. So that's the second double of the ball game for the Patriots, their 4th overall hit. Ullman's the tying run. He's at second. And now Edwin Espinal will hit with 1 away in the top of the 4th inning. First one from Reed. Taken low and in. 1 ball and no strikes. Lights are starting to come on and providing a little bit more dominance along the field of play. Actually, it looks like a pretty dark field right now with the sun setting. 1-0 from Reed. Swung on, a broken back grounder, past the diving first baseman Hobson into right field. Ullman will stop at third, but the throw comes into first, and Espinal is thrown out. Espinal does not run well. Caleb Gindle's throw to first base beat him. That's a 9-2 putout and the second out of the inning. And that's a big out. Well, Espinal, when he runs, sort of barrels his way towards each base. And he was caught there. It would have been a base hit for Espinal, but instead, that's a 9-2 putout. Ullman to third, but now the tying run is at third base with 2 away instead of 1 out, and there's a big difference there. Here's Yovan Gonzalez, and the first pitch taken low, 1 ball and no strikes. That takes away the possibility for a run-scoring ground ball. It takes away the possibility for a sac fly. The 1-0. Gonzalez takes low, 2 balls and no strikes. Yovan Gonzalez drew a 4-pitch walk in his first plate appearance. One of 2 walks allowed by Reed thus far. Lefty works from the windup with Ullman at third. And the 2-0, inside, 3 balls and no strikes. So Nate Reed has thrown 7 pitches to Yovan Gonzalez. All of them have missed the strike zone. Justin Pacioli awaits on deck, and he's been swinging the bat well as of late. 3-0. Fastball at the knees, a called strike, 3-1. Gonzalez hitting .258 on the year, 3 home runs, 16 RBI. One of those home runs have come at Clipper Magazine Stadium. 3-1, hit in the air out to right field. This might have a chance. Gindle back, turns around, and it's off the base of the fence and stays in play. Ullman will score from third base. That's an RBI single from Yovan Gonzalez, and the Patriots have tied it up at 2 in the top of the 4th inning. Well, in almost any other ballpark, that is a fly out to right, and the inning is likely over. But at Clipper Magazine Stadium with that short porch and right, Gonzalez attacked it. That's where his home run in this ballpark came earlier in the season. The ball didn't get out of here, but it scraped against the base of the fence. Gindle had turned around expecting that ball to possibly carry out. Ullman scores from third. That's a big 2-out RBI single from Yovan Gonzalez, and the game is tied at 2. Now the first one to Justin Pacioli is a called strike, 0-1. So Somerset actually hitting pretty well with runners in scoring position today. They're now 2 for 3 in that department. 0-1 to Pacioli. Misses inside, 1 ball and 1 strike. And now the sun has peeked its way through the clouds and has begun setting behind the scoreboard in left field, but it is glaring quite hard right now, at least towards my vantage point. 1-1 to Pacioli, taken low and in. The majority of the field is covered in shadows, so it's not really affecting the play on the field too much. It's just where I'm currently situated. 2-2 is our score. 2 out, runner at first. Top of the 4th inning. 2-1 pitch. Tails outside, and it's a 3-1 count. Pacioli grounded into a 6-3 double play in his first at-bat. He's 0 for 1. Was 5 for his last 7 from the plate entering today's ball game. 3-1 pitch. Fastball called to strike, 3-2. It's now 2 runs on 5 hits for the Patriots. They've tied up this ball game in the 4th. And now a little bit of movement starting to brew for the Barnstormers in their bullpen. Again, this is only Nate Reed's second start of the season. 3-2. Pacioli swings and grounds the ball right back up the middle, deflects off the second base bag, rolls into center field. Gonzalez will go first to third, and the 2-out rally continues for the Patriots. First hit of the ball game for Pacioli. That's the 3rd hit of the inning. And Somerset has runners on the court with 2 away for Scott Kelly. Gonzalez was running on the pitch with it being a full count. So that gave him the head start that he needed to go first to third. Scott Kelly had an infield single in his first at-bat, dribbled one on a swinging bunt down the third base line that stayed fair. He was later thrown out trying to steal second base. So he's got runners on the corners, 2 away. First pitch from Reed. Tails low and outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Reed had settled in. He was at 44 pitches through 3 innings. He's now at 3 2/3, and he has thrown 65 overall pitches today. He's allowed 2 runs on 6 hits, 2 walks, 1 strikeout. Snap throw to first, and they got him. Justin Pacioli is frustrated at first base, but he's been picked off. That retires the side. He will continue to argue, as does the Patriots first base coach Mike Francoso. And here comes Brett Jody to jog across the infield. That's the end of the inning and a missed opportunity, but a run scores for the Patriots on 3 hits, no errors, and ultimately 1 runner left on base. Tied at 2, we'll head to the bottom of the 4th on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC, and WCTCAM.com. Attention New Jersey camps, it's time to start thinking about your summer schedule and field trips for your campers. The Somerset Patriots Camp Days have returned for the upcoming season. Head over to TD Bank Ballpark in Bridgewater to check out top-notch baseball for the best price in town. The 2019 camp dates are officially set for Thursday, July 18th, Wednesday, July 31st, and Wednesday, August 14th. The Patriots are welcoming camps with groups of all sizes to come out to the ballpark to enjoy America's favorite pastime. Each game begins at 11:05 a.m. and tickets start at just $8. There are also lunch options available for just $5. In addition, each camp in attendance will be welcomed with a public address announcement and a scoreboard announcement during the game. Camps can also take advantage of our on-field programs throughout the game based on availability. So book now to ensure a memorable baseball-filled, fun-in-the-sun trip for your camp today. Give us a call at 908-252-0700 or visit SomersetPatriots.com to lock down your camp's perfect summer trip.
Now batting, first baseman, Casey Hopson.
Bottom of the 4th inning from Clipper Magazine Stadium. This ball game is tied at 2 after the Yovan Gonzalez 2-out RBI single. It's Liam O'Sullivan back on the mound. Casey Hopson leads off, and a first pitch fastball misses up and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Not a very long argument for Brett Jody after the inning came to a close, but he certainly made his voice heard. 1-0 to Hopson, a changeup taken low and outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Patriots had an opportunity with runners on the corners and 2 away, where a base hit could have given them the lead. But Pacioli was picked off of first base. 2-0. Changeup taken for a called strike, 2-1. But still, Yovan Gonzalez's 2-out RBI single tied up the game. So it's a 2-2 score, and here's the only man that's provided a run tonight for the Barnstormers. 2-1 misses low and in from O'Sullivan. 3 balls and 1 strike. Casey Hopson hit a 2-run home run in the bottom of the 2nd inning to give Lancaster a 2-1 lead. O'Sullivan from the windup. Here's the 3-1 to the lefty. Swing and a miss. Changeup got him well out in front. Hopson was geared up for a fastball there, and his follow-through carried him onto the plate. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Lancaster loaded the bases in the 3rd inning with nobody out, didn't score. Now the 3-2. Tap to the backstop. And a nice sequence of events for the Patriots, getting out of a bases-loaded jam, and then the very next half inning, tying up the ball game. So it's Hopson, Morin, and Schenk. 6, 7, 8 for the Barnstormers due up in the home half of the 4th inning. 3-2 from O'Sullivan. Strike 3 called. Settled on the outside part of the plate. Hobson threw his bat back towards the Barnstormer dugout, I think in anticipation of ball 4. That is the 4th, make that 5th strikeout of the ball game for O'Sullivan. A well-placed fastball, knee-high outside corner. 1 away now in the bottom of the 4th inning. And now Parker Moore in the batter. He struck out in his first at-bat. O'Sullivan shakes off Gonzalez. Now the first pitch to the lefty. Oren swings and drives the ball out to right center field. Off the end of the bat, and it's played on a bounce by Jimmy Paredes. And again, that's another base hit coming for Lancaster on the first pitch of an at-bat. They have 5 hits in this ball game. All 5 of them have come on the first pitch. Gindel in the first, Hood and Hobson in the second, Martinez in the third, and now Morin in the 4th. So the infield will shift into double play depth. Here's Zach Shank. He grounded out to third base in his first at-bat. 0 for 1 tonight. First pitch. Swung on, hit in the air, out to right field. Paredes towards the warning track, now towards foul territory. He makes the catch. In fair territory, gets the ball back along the infield, and that's the second out of the inning. Lancaster remains aggressive early in the count. And now here's Darian Sanford. 2 runs, 6 hits for the Patriots, 2 runs, 5 hits for the Barnstormers. There had been a pitcher getting loose in Lancaster's bullpen during the previous half inning. I haven't seen anybody throwing during this inning, but my view is sort of blocked a bit, so it's hard to tell. Third baseman Kenger creeps in, and the first one to Sanford misses up and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Liam O'Sullivan now through 3 2/3 innings has allowed a couple of runs on 5 hits, 2 walks and 5 strikeouts. 1-0. Fastball up and away, 2 balls and no strikes. Fell behind Darian Sanford 2-0. First time he faced him, before Sanford eventually bounced out to the second baseman Scott Kelly. Has all the speed in the world, but has struggled to get on base. 2-0. Swinging a ground ball to the left side, backhanded pick by Rodriguez. He'll throw across the diamond. A strong and accurate throw from Rodriguez, but there's no chance he's going to get Sanford there. That's an infield single, and the Barnstormers have runners at first and second. And that's the first hit that has not come on the first pitch of an at-bat. That's all the Barnstormers want Sanford to do. He hit the ball on the ground, and it was placed past the third baseman Kenger, so Rodriguez had to backhand it along the infield dirt. And with Sanford's speed, the strongest, most accurate throw still wasn't going to get him. Now it's Michael Martinez at the plate. First pitch from O'Sullivan, taken for a called strike, 0-1. It's Moore at second base, who runs pretty well for a catcher. Not a speedster, but not that slow either. And he runs in front of Darian Sanford, so that will hold Sanford in check just a bit. Pickoff attempt to second, and they almost got Morin. Rodriguez raced behind. It was a strong and accurate throw from Liam O'Sullivan. Glove side on the ground to the left of the second base bag, but Morin able to get back in safely. It's an 0-1 count with the switch hitting Michael Martinez at the plate. He's 1 for 2 today. 0-1 from O'Sullivan. Up and away, 1 ball and 1 strike. Sun is now fully behind the scoreboard. Actually a pretty nice sunset beyond the left field fence. Lights are on at Clipper Magazine Stadium. Morin at second, Sanford at first. Right side of the infield plays back. Sanford's not being held on. 1-1. Swung on and flipped out towards shallow left field. This will be a tough chance. Coming in Flores, and he makes the basket catch. Long way to run, but Flores catches that ball, and the inning is over. No runs for the Barnstormers on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 more runners are left on base. Tied at 2 through 4 on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC, and WCTCAM.com.
I'm fighting cancer.
I'm fighting cancer.
I am fighting cancer.
I fight every day.
Every night.
Every hour.
Every minute and every second.
Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital and RWJ Barnabas Health, together with the Rutgers Cancer Institute of New Jersey, bring the latest research, treatments, and clinical trials close to home.
We're fighting cancer.
And I'm not fighting alone.
Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital. Let's beat cancer together.
Nothing is more important than your child's education. The Somerset County Education Association represents the public school employees that make your child's education possible. This includes more than 7,000 teachers, paraprofessionals, bus drivers, nurses, custodians, secretaries, and other outstanding education support professionals. Visit www.sceanj.org for more information. Together, we can prepare our children for the future.
Lancaster community, be sure to visit their outdoor patio this summer. Enjoy a handcrafted wood-fired pizza along with their fresh-made gelato at Sea Rose.
Looking for a new or used car? There's no better place than the Flemington Car and Truck Country family of brands, located on routes 202 and 31 in Flemington, New Jersey, or at Flemington.com. There you'll find a family-centered organization ready to take care of all of your automotive needs, as they've done since 1976. Fans get updates on the team, ticket specials, and upcoming promotions with the Patriots Blast. Text Somerset Patriots one word to 22828 to get signed up today. Nate Reed comes back on the mound for the Barnstormers in the top of the fifth. He works from the windup, and the first pitch to Scott Kelly, taken low. 1 ball and no strikes. So Reed comes back out for the fifth. He was at 66 pitches through 4 innings. 1-0 to Kelly, misses inside. 2 balls and no strikes. There is movement in the Barnstormer bullpen. It looks like Alejandro Chacin getting loose, as Kelly takes a strike, 2-1. Again, this is Nate Reed's second start of the season. He allowed 9 runs on 8 hits over an inning and 2/3 his last time out. 2-1. Changeup tails outside, 3 balls and 1 strike. Such an impressive starting pitcher last year with that 13-3 record, a 2.75 ERA. He's third in Barnstormer franchise history in wins, as Kelly takes a strike, 3-2. Third in wins, and the all-time Lancaster Barnstormer strikeout leader. 349 entering tonight, the 3-2. Low and in, ball 4. And Scott Kelly reaches base for the second time tonight. Kelly had an infield single back in his first plate appearance. Draws a leadoff walk in the 5th. So we'll see how long the leash is for Ross Peoples and his starting pitcher. Reed has now allowed 2 runs on 6 hits, 3 walks, and 1 strikeout through 4 innings. Now Ramon Flores at the plate. Left-handed hitter. 0 for 2 so far tonight. First pitch. Swing and a miss. Healthy cut there and a breaking ball, 0-1. Well, the top of the Patriot order has some lefties. It's got Flores, who bats from the left side, and then the number 3 batter is Paredes. He's a switch hitter. And then the number 4 batter is Will Kenger. Throw to first base. And Kelly back standing. Oh, back diving, rather. So this is the part of the order where the Barnstormers would want a lefty on the hill. Large lead for Kelly at first base. 0-1. Flores drops a bunt down. Third base side, gloved by Reed. He'll throw to first, but Flores beats it out. Haven't seen that in the Flores arsenal too often this season, but a perfectly positioned bunt down the third base line. And Flores makes it work with his wheels. That's an infield single. And for Ramon, that extends his hit streak on the season. Now a 10-game hit streak. And that's going to be it for Nate Reed. He was left in to face the lefty Flores, who reaches on a bunt single with runners at first and second and nobody out in the top of the 5th inning. Reed will exit, Chacin will enter, and will step aside for the pitching change. Game tied at 2 on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com. It's time to celebrate with a birthday party at a Somerset Patriots game. Introducing our exclusive Domino's All-Star birthday packages for the upcoming season. Got a kid you want to have remember a special birthday for years to come? Well, the Patriots have 3 different kid-specific birthday packages that'll make their next birthday the most memorable one yet. Book a party package and upper box seating, enjoy an all-you-can-eat barbecue buffet in the NJM picnic area, or elevate your party into a fun-themed private suite uniquely designed for kids. Every Patriots party also comes with a crowd rendition of Happy Birthday with the birthday child on the field, a birthday t-shirt, an autographed baseball, and birthday invitations. Contact our group sales department for more information on how to celebrate a birthday in style today.
First, the masses, enjoy more enjoyable drinking experience. Now pitching for the Barnstormers, number 12, Alejandro Chessin.
Have your next barbecue at the ballpark. Groups of 30 or more can enjoy the game from the picnic area located down the left field line and enjoy the all-you-can-eat barbecue buffet. We do all the work so you could just sit back and relax. Call the Patriots Group Sales Department at 908-252-0700 to plan your next barbecue at the ballpark. So the new pitcher is Alejandro Chessin for the Lancaster Barnstormers. Nate Reed exits after 4+ innings. The book not closed on Reed just yet, but he allows 7 hits, 3 walks, 1 strikeout, and at least 2 runs. Still responsible for the 2 that are left on base. It's Kelly at second, Flores at first, and here's Alejandro Chessin, a right-handed relief pitcher, 1-2 on the season for the Barnstormers with a 5.82 ERA. 22 relief appearances, he's made 2 starts. Opponents hitting .260 against him. See if the Patriots think about a bunt here. With runners at first and second. Here's Rodriguez. He does show bunt, pulls it back, and the fastball from Chessin missed up and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Somerset hasn't played small ball too often in this kind of situation, but you have the heart of your order due up after Rodriguez. Kelly with solid speed at second, Flores at first. 1-0. Rodriguez shows, pulls it back, but a breaking ball is called to strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Remember, the new Atlantic League rules, you have a mulligan when you bunt with 2 strikes. You could tap 1 bunt foul and still be at the plate. A little more opportunity for Rodriguez. Corner infielders creeping in. 1-1. Does not square, and this time takes a fastball low and away. 2 balls and a strike. So Rodriguez showed bunt on the first 2 of this sequence. And then on pitch number 3, took it low and away. Barnstormers infielders aren't buying it yet. They still stay in. 2-1. Misses outside again. 3 balls and 1 strike. And now when a hitter's count, I don't think you put a bunt on anymore. You let Rodriguez swing away. Middle infield still trying to keep Scott Kelly honest at second base. Flores at first. 3-1. Fastball called to strike, 3-2. So Rodriguez only showed bunt on the first 2 pitches of this sequence. We're tied at 2 with nobody out in the top of the 5th inning. Kelly off of second, Flores off of first. Payoff pitch to Rodriguez. Shows bunt and he taps it back to the mound. Fielded by Chessin, he'll throw to third, but it's not in time. Scott Kelly beat the throw. Everyone's safe and the bases are loaded with nobody out. Oh, there's that new rule coming into play. Rodriguez snuck a 2-strike bunt, and he tapped it fair back to the mound where Chessin gloved it, spun around as a right-handed pitcher, and fired it onto third. It was a strong throw and an accurate one. But Kelly beat the throw, and now it's Flores over to second, Rodriguez to first, and the bases are loaded with nobody out, and Jimmy Paredes at the plate, the number 3 batter in the order for the Patriots. And a big opportunity here. First pitch. Swing and a miss. Changeup got Paredes well out in front. No balls and a strike. No place to put Paredes here. He has one of the 2 runs batted in this ballgame for Somerset. An RBI single back in the first inning. Gave us our first run. 0-1. Takes it low and in. 1 ball and 1 strike. The Barnstormers had a bases loaded, nobody out opportunity with their number 4 batter in the 3rd inning and came up empty. And we'll see what the Patriots are able to do here. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Off speed, got Paredes out in front. It's a 1-2 count. Infield plays back. They'll concede a run on a ground ball. Kelly at third, Flores at second, Rodriguez at first. The 1-2. Misses low and in. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Somerset 2 for 4 with runners in scoring position so far in this ball game. Paredes with a good opportunity here to open things up a bit. Outfield plays pretty straight away against the power-hitting switch hitter who bats from the left side of the plate. He asks for time, and it's granted to him. Paredes went 1 for 2 as a right-handed hitter earlier in this ballgame. 2-2 pitch. Swung out a broken bat grounder towards second. It's fielded by Martinez with his left foot on the bag, and he flips it over to first in time. That's a double play. But Scott Kelly scores from third. Not exactly what Somerset was looking for, but it's now a 3-2 Patriots lead in the 5th. Well, the Barnstormers were willing to make that trade. They trade a run for 2 outs, and it helps them out in this inning. Chacin not yet out of the woods. Over to third base on the play went Ramon Flores. And now Will Kenger at the plate. First one misses low and in. 1 ball and no strikes. So no RBI is given to Paredes. It's a 6-3 double play. That run charged against Nate Reed. And Flores at third would also be charged against Reed. 1-0. Misses outside. 2 balls and no strikes. So a 3-2 Patriot lead with a runner at third, 2 away in the top of the 5th. Kenger at the plate 0 for 2 thus far. 2-0. In tight, 3 balls and no strikes. Michael Ullman awaits on deck. Ullman 1 for 2. And we'll see if Kenger has the green light on a 3-0 count. Here's the pitch. And it's a changeup. Well placed. Knee high outside part of the plate, 3-1. Certainly if Kenger had a green light, that's not the kind of pitch that you would swing at. But hitters count here for the lefty, the 3-1. Swung on and driven high in the air, but foul. Kenger put a charge into that one. Hit off the top of the Clipper Magazine broken bat, whatever right field corner area that is here at Clipper Magazine Stadium. That ball was crushed, but Kenger was well out in front. Straightens that out a bit, and it's a 2-run home run. But it's a 3-2 count now. First and second open. Flores leads off of third. Patriots up a run. Here's the pitch. Swung on a ground ball, hit to first. Fielded by Hobson. Underhand toss to Chacin, but he drops the ball. And in to score from third base is Flores. That should have been an ending 3-1 putout. Instead, that's a fielding error, and the Patriots lead 4-2. A fortunate break for the Patriots. Hobson was in front. It was a slow roller, and Alejandro Chacin was racing over to the first base bag. It was an accurate toss from Hobson. It led Chacin right to the bag. But Chacin just flat out dropped the ball. And we'll see how that's ruled. It should, I would imagine, be an E1 against Chacin. He should have caught that. Now the first pitch to Michael Ullman drops in for a called strike, 0-1. It's the first error of the ballgame. It allows Kenger to reach. There will be no RBI on the play. That'll be an unearned run charge against Nate Reed. And it's a 4-2 Patriot lead. 0-1 to Ullman. Fastball taken low. 1 ball and 1 strike. That closes the book on Nate Reed. He winds up allowing 4 runs in this ballgame, 3 of them earned. Over 4+ innings on the rubber. 1-1. Ullman takes a breaking ball low. 2 balls and a strike. Alejandro Chacin has come in the top of the 5th inning, and he has allowed both inherited runners to score. 4-2 Somerset in front. Will Kenger at first base. 2 away in the top of the 5th inning. Michael Ullman at the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a double. Here's the pitch. Ullman takes a changeup, splits the plate. It's a called strike, 2-2. Beautiful sunset at Clipper Magazine Stadium, settling behind the left center field fence. Cotton candy skies brewing. 2-2 from Chacin. Fastball called strike 3. Ullman set down looking, and that retires the side. However, the Patriots, they played 2 runs in the inning on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 runner left on base. Halfway home, Somerset in front, 4-2 on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
Nailed it! Now let's go play some Quick Draw. Quick Draw!
Nothing beats the draw of Quick Draw, the game with over 40,000 daily winners. Find a place and...
Happy with this year's tax refund? Probably not. Well, Flemington Department Store can't change the tax law, but can make things less taxing by crediting you double the sales tax on most top-quality brand sofas, chairs, recliners, bedroom and dining room sets, proudly showcased in Central Jersey's largest showroom. That's right, Flemington is paying your sales tax plus giving you a matching credit when you buy furniture, plus free delivery. The double sales tax credit event is going on now, only at Flemington Department Store.
Okay, let's kick it off with a power sprint. Go, go, go. Stop. Killer class. Let's go play Quick Draw.
Nothing beats the draw of Quick Draw. A $1 bet could win up to $100,000. Find a place and bring your people.
15th season. Page May Grant Obstetrics and Gynecology would like to acknowledge all 1,015 families that have entrusted them to bring them a new life in 2019. May Grant blessed to be part of the Lancaster community and thanks them for the privilege to serve women and families this year and for many years to come. Setting off for the Stormers, the right fielder, Caleb Gindle.
Looking for a great deal on a car? You'll score big savings at your Tri-State Ford dealer, proud sponsor of Somerset Patriots baseball. Visit tristateford.com for more information today. Patriots in front, 4-2. We move to the bottom of the 5th inning at Clipper Magazine Stadium. Here's Caleb Gindle, and a first pitch fastball misses up and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Patriots getting a couple of runs, bit of an unconventional way, but they still count the same as Gindle takes a strike, 1-1. A run-scoring double play ground out from Jimmy Paredes plated the first run of the inning as Gindle takes a fastball outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two-1. Gindle swings, lifts it out to center field, but playable for Pacioli. Ranges a bit to his right, makes the catch, and that's the first out of the inning. 1 out, nobody on. That'll bring up Joe Turdoslavich. So it's Jimmy Paredes run-scoring double play and a run-scoring fielding error. As the Patriots in front, 4-2. Turdoslavich at the plate. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk, and he fouls the first pitch off the sweet level down the third base line, 0-1.
That's another ball presented by Ralph Wilhelm stopping. Call Ralph Wilhelm today.
It's the first of a 3-game series between these two teams. We'll have tomorrow night and the series finale on Thursday. 0-1 misses up and in. 1 ball and 1 strike. Patriots tied for second in the Liberty Division. Barnstormers in last place in the Freedom Division, 2-8 on the season. Second half, that being 1-1 inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Take a look around the Atlantic League to see what else is going on this evening. 2-1 to York Revolution hosting the Sugarland Skeeters. About a half an hour away. That ball game in the bottom of the 6th inning. Tied at 3 apiece. Here's the 2-2. Fastball outside part of the plate. Strike 3 called. Well placed by the righty Liam O'Sullivan. That's strikeout number 6 in the ball game, and there's 2 out, nobody on in the home half of the 5th. Only runs that O'Sullivan's allowed to this point were the 2-run home run from Casey Hobson back in the 2nd inning. Had a bases loaded jam in the 3rd with nobody out, got out unscathed. Now the first one to the left-handed hitting Andrew Applin, a called strike, 0-1. Barnstormers have had at least a base runner on in each of the first 4 innings tonight. 0-1 from O'Sullivan. Outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Applin 0 for 2. Struck out in his last at-bat. Was out at the plate with the bases loaded and nobody out. It was a great job of pitching from Liam O'Sullivan. Oh, the 1-1 here. Oh, called a strike. Might have been a little up and away, but O'Sullivan gets the call, 1-2. O'Sullivan pounded fastballs inside to Applin and then struck him out on a changeup in the dirt in his last at-bat. Now the 1-2 offering. Fastball up and in, 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one coming in at 89 miles an hour. Promise we'll touch on the other scores around the Atlantic League, as both of them, as they currently are standing, help out the Patriots. 2-2. Low and away, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Destin Hood awaits on deck. Patriots leading 4-2. 2 out, nobody on, bottom of the 5th inning. O'Sullivan gets the signal from the windup. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and popped up. Behind home plate, Yovan Gonzalez can't locate it. He doesn't know where it went. And I never saw the ball land, which likely means that it went behind the press box, behind the suite level, and out of play. Gonzalez just immediately stood up and put his hands to his side. Did not know where that pitch and that foul ball was located. So once again, here's the 3-2 to Applin. Swung on and hit high in the air out to right field. Paredes near the warning track. Now he comes in, lines up, makes the catch, and that retires the side. First 1-2-3 inning of the night for Liam O'Sullivan. We're through 5, and the Patriots lead 4-2 on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC, and WCTCAM.com.
Sorry, we were running late. No problem. Come on in.
This season, T-Mobile is partnering with Little League to make sure every kid can feel like an all-star. With T-Mobile, parents across the country can share the action, the highlights, and the lowlights. And the stars of tomorrow get a chance to shine today. From Little League to the big leagues, T-Mobile has you covered. Now connecting 99% of baseball fans. T-Mobile.
Will receive a coupon for a complimentary pre-packaged meal with their next purchase. Clean Eats. It's a lifestyle. Barnstormers call of the bullpen. Presented by St. Boniface Craft Brewing Company, serving a local craft beer in Ephrata since 2010. Now pitching for the Barnstormers, number 35.
HealthQuest, the top 100 health and fitness club in the nation, is right here in our community. Conveniently located on Route 31 in Flemington and open 7 days a week. HealthQuest proudly serves all of Central New Jersey. At HealthQuest, it's not just another day at the gym, it's a lifestyle. Visit them today and start your journey to becoming HQ Fit. Ideacom is now offering businesses free VoIP phones. With Ideacom, you can reduce your phone bill, work from anywhere, and enjoy local support. Ideacom has the experience to provide a solution that's right for your business. Get the guys from Ideacom on your team today by visiting their website at ideacom-nj.com. Somerset leads 4-2. We move to the top of the 6th inning at Clipper Magazine Stadium. My name's Mark Schwartz. We have Mike Lawrence running our boards back home in Central New Jersey. First pitch to Espinal. Swung on and hit in the air out to left center field, not too deep. Coming in is Andrew Applin, and he's able to camp under it to make the catch. 1 pitch and 1 away. Both Mike and myself very appreciative of you guys joining us for your Tuesday evening. A comfortable Tuesday evening in South Central Pennsylvania. Temperatures now at 74 degrees. And boy, it feels nice after the heat that we experienced over the weekend. Granted, I was down in North Carolina, so I didn't have the same heat that many of our listeners had in New Jersey. Yovan Gonzalez at the plate, and the first pitch misses up and in 1-0. Heat indexes making it feel like it was well over 100 degrees spread across the East Coast. So a 74-degree night feels amazing. 1-0 Rockets to the backstop. 2 balls and no strikes. Tell you what, coming into the ballpark today here in Lancaster. By the way, there's a new pitcher on the mound for the Barnstormers. It's Logan Sawyer, right-handed relief pitcher on after Alejandro Chacin tossed an inning of relief, allowing 2 inherited runners to score. No runs charged to his ledger. And now it's the righty Sawyer on the mound with Gonzalez at the plate and the 2-0 taken for a called strike, 2-1. There's a little bit of crispness in the air in Lancaster when the Patriots arrived to the ballpark today, and it almost felt a little bit like a playoff game. 2-1. Inside, and it hits Gonzalez. Fastball rode in on the chest. That might have deflected off of his chest and possibly hit him on his right arm. Gonzalez took a long loop around foul territory down the third base line, now runs his way over to first. And the Patriots trainer, Phil Lee, shakes his head, but he will come out to first to make sure that everything's all right. Check in on I would imagine, the hand of Yovan Gonzalez. A hit by pitch has given Somerset their first base runner of the inning. Runner at first, 1 away, top of the 6th. Patriots in front 4-2. Gonzalez, one of the tougher guys on this team. It's going to take a lot to take him out of the ballgame. Phil right now looking at the right arm of Gonzalez, right around that upper forearm elbow area. Do not want to hypothesize what the injury might be, but he's looking things over, and Gonzalez sort of dancing on that first base bag, putting in his argument to stay in this ball game, as Phil has not yet left first, and now he will, so Gonzalez will stay in. So runner at first, 1 away for Justin Pacioli. But the crispness in the air, I say this almost every season, but when the games are cooler, it almost makes at least me feel like the games are slightly more important, because when it's cold and it's baseball, you're either thinking beginning of the season with opening day, or you're thinking postseason baseball with sweatshirts and rally towels. And that always gets me excited. First pitch to Justin Pacioli, a called strike, 0-1. So the little crispness in the air coming into the ballpark earlier today, sort of, at least, it brought back memories of postseason baseball, at least for me. I doubt it did the same for the team, but it did for me. As the 0-1 comes inside and nearly hits Pacioli, he jumps out of the way. 1 ball and 1 strike. Of course, postseason baseball is something both of these teams are striving for. Neither clinched a playoff spot in the first half. The Barnstormers have a lot more work to do right now than the Patriots do. 1-1 drops in for a called strike. 1-2 to Pacioli. Somerset right now with second best overall record in the Atlantic League this season, as they fight for either a second half Liberty Division title or a wild card spot. As Patch swings through a breaking ball from Sawyer, strike 3. That's the second out of the inning. Still Gonzalez at first base, but now 2 away. And Scott Kelly will step in.
Now batting second
with Logan Sawyer on the mound. Patriots leading 4-2 in the top of the 6th inning. It's still very early in the second half, but it certainly seems as though the York Revolution, who made a big-time push at the end of the first half, they have to be considered favorites to run away with the Freedom Division in the second half. And if they do, that would leave just 1 playoff spot open. First pitch to Kelly, bluffs a bunt, takes it high, 1-0. And with that one last spot open in that hypothetical, money's odds on that it'll be the Patriots and the Rockers that are battling for that spot, though things could certainly change. 1-0. Kelly takes a strike. 1-1. The Ducks clinched the playoff spot after winning the first half Liberty Division Championship. Skeeters held on to clinch playoff spot, winning the first half in the Freedom Division. 1-1. Kelly takes low and away. 2 balls and 1 strike. So, with those teams out of the picture and the Revs likely to take the second half in the Freedom Division, that leaves pretty much the Patriots and the Rockers to battle either for a second half Liberty Division championship, or if the Ducks win the second half in the Liberty Division, then it would set up a wild card spot where you'd go with the overall record on the season. 2-1 to Kelly, fouled off. 2 balls and 2 strikes. If it's overall record, then any tiebreaker between the Patriots and the Rockers would take into account the entire season. If it's just looking at the second half championship, then the tiebreaker is only in the second half's worth of games. Either way, the Patriots right now own the tiebreaker over the Rockers. 2-2 misses outside, 3-2. High Point and Somerset will not play against each other again until the month of September, well, they'll have 7 games against each other pretty much over the stretch of a week and a half. And that week and a half might very well decide the Patriots' fate this season. 3-2. Kelly fouls it off as Gonzalez took off from first. That doesn't mean that the games leading into that stretch are not important. Very much so. Every game is important as the Patriots play for their postseason lives. At the very least, they need to stay sort of where they are. It certainly helps to start to run away with things as they face other competition. 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called. Kelly started taking off for first base, but Logan Sawyer strikes out a pair and works a scoreless top of the 6th inning. No runs in the inning for the Patriots, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. 4-2 Somerset. We'll move to the bottom of the 6th on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
I'm fighting cancer.
I'm fighting cancer.
I am fighting cancer.
I fight every day,
I fight every night.
Every hour.
every minute,
and every second.
Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital Somerset and RWJ Barnabas Health, together with the Rutgers Cancer Institute of New Jersey, bring the latest research, treatments, and clinical trials close to home.
We're fighting cancer.
and I'm not fighting alone.
Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital, Somerset. Let's beat cancer together.
Sorry, we were running late. No problem. Come on in.
Hey fans, do you have a group of friends or coworkers you want to entertain? Then come to TD Bank Ballpark and party with the Patriots on our Audi Suite Level. The Patriots Suite Level is brought to you by your New Jersey Audi dealers in the 2019 Audi Q5 SUV. Take a test drive today and see for yourself why the Audi Q5 was born to not conform. Turn to double play with NJM Insurance Group's Bundle and Save discount. Get started today with an auto insurance quote at njm.com. This isn't just insurance. It is NJM. Somerset leads 4-2. We move to the bottom of the 6th inning at Clipper Magazine Stadium. Destin Hood leads off, and the first pitch from O'Sullivan taken for a called strike, 0-1. 4 runs in this ballgame for the Patriots on 7 hits, no errors. 2 runs on the night for the Barnstormers on 6 hits and 1 big error. 0-1 to Hood, taken low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. In case you're just joining us, Somerset jumped out to an early lead. A Jimmy Paredes RBI single in the top of the first made it 1-0 Somerset. 1-1 to Hood, taken low. 2 balls and 1 strike. Barnstormers responded, got a 2-run home run from K.C. Hobson. And the bottom of the second, that put Lancaster up 2-1. But since that point, 3 unanswered for the Patriots. 2-1 to Hood. Swung on and hit out towards right center field, fairly deep. Paredes tracks over, but in front of the warning track makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. So it was a 2-1 Barnstormer lead heading to the fourth. Somerset tied it up. They got a 2-out RBI single from Jovan Gonzalez. And then in the fifth inning, loaded the bases with nobody out. Jimmy Paredes grounded into a run-scoring 6-3 double play. And then a fielding error by Alejandro Chacin, covering first base on a ground ball hit with 2 out, allowed a second run of the inning to score and gave the Patriots a 4-2 lead. That's where we set up with 1 out now as Hobson swings and rips one out to right field, but Paredes over, and he makes the catch in front of the warning track, 2 away, and 3 straight putouts to right field. Hobson attacked the first pitch, hit the ball hard on a line, but didn't get a lot of lift underneath it. Paredes was already set up to play him deep, had to run parallel to the edge of the warning track to his left to make that catch. So there's 2 away in the inning, nobody on. That's 6 in a row retired by Liam O'Sullivan. And now Parker Morin, 1 for 2 with a base hit in his last at bat. First one here from O'Sullivan. And it's a fastball taken for a called strike, 0-1. Liam was at 77 pitches through 5 innings. So getting 2 outs quickly here in the 6th certainly doesn't hurt. 0-1 on its way to the lefty. Oren swings and slices a base hit into left field. Got it past the shortstop Alfredo Rodriguez. A 2-out base runner for the Barnstormers will bring Zach Schenk to the plate. Meanwhile, it is Christmas in July at Clipper Magazine Stadium. And they have some of those Christmas lawn light setup things that are along the grass berm in left field, just beyond the fence. Actually very festive looking. First pitch to the righty, Schenk, taken for a strike, 0-1. It's not necessarily Christmas lights. I don't know the right word. It's those setups where it's like a train and there's a tree and it looks like there's a lion and a rabbit and a deer and an elephant and a hippopotamus and a snowman blowing wind, and they all light up as it flies out to, or Schenk lifts it in the air out to right field. It's caught by Jimmy Paredes, and that'll retire the side. A Christmas display, if you will, presented by our producer, Mike Lawrence. It's a quick inning for Liam O'Sullivan. Scoreless in the 6th. We move to the 7th. Patriots in front 4-2 on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC, and WCTCAM.com. What better way to spend a summer night than taking a group to a Somerset Patriots game? Enjoy one of the best ways for families, friends, and businesses to catch affordable entertainment right here in Central Jersey. Groups of 30 or more receive $2 off the normal price per ticket, starting at just $8.50. These groups can participate in our on-field promotions, including a pregame performance, color guard, baseball buddies, Field of Dreams, or the 7th inning fun bunch. The Patriots also offer fundraising opportunities for groups of 250 or more for even larger discounts. Head over to our picnic area located down the left field line, where groups of 30 to 500 can have a ballpark barbecue. For $28 a person, get a ticket to the game and an all-you-can-eat barbecue buffet. Overlooking the left field line is the party deck, where an upscale buffet will be served along with a cash bar for groups of 30 to 150 for $39 a person. Groups of up to 30 or 40 can have private use of a fully furnished, climate-controlled hospitality suite with indoor and outdoor seating alongside wait service. Our exclusive Diamond Club is a large indoor hospitality space located on our suite level, perfect for holding meetings and entertaining clients. Here, outdoor balcony seating is accompanied by an hour-and-a-half upscale buffet, a private cash bar, cocktail tables, bar seating, and a 60-inch smart TV. Email us at groups@somersetpatriots.com or call 908-252-0700 to lock down your perfect summer outing. For complete family eye care, go where the Patriots go. See Dr. I.B. Ehrlich and Dr. Martin Storbeck at the Bridgewater Optometric Center, located in Pearl Vision at the Somerset Shopping Center. Bridgewater Optometric Center, the official eye doctor of the Somerset Patriots. Somerset County Education Association supports the outstanding public school employees that make your child's education possible. Top of the 7th inning, Patriots in front 4-2 over the Lancaster Barnstormers.
Flores.
And now at the top of the order for the Patriots, and a new pitcher on the mound for Lancaster. It's the lefty Matt Marksberry, former big leaguer. First pitch, misses low and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Marksberry in to face Flores, Rodriguez, and Paredes. 1, 2, 3 in the Patriot order. And he's the third different relief pitcher used by Ross Peoples tonight. 1-0 from the lefty to the lefty. Swung on and hit in the air out to center field. It's Darian Sanford jogging in. He's got plenty of time and space, makes the catch, and that's the first out of the inning. Logan Sawyer tossed a scoreless inning of relief in the 6th while striking out a pair. So now it's Marksberry, who briefly signed a contract with the Patriots back in 2017. Never pitched for Somerset. Now it is second year with Lancaster. 4-4 on the season, but his ERA is taken a bit of a hit. It's up to 6.37 on the season. First pitch to Rodriguez. Breaking ball, misses low and in. 1 ball and no strikes. Marksberry's always had strong stuff. Good strikeout stuff, but his ERA isn't exactly where he'd like it to be. And that's centered mostly around a tough stretch in June. As Rodriguez swings and skies this ball out to right center field fairly deep. But it's Sanford underneath it. Shy of the warning track, makes the catch, and there's quickly 2 away. So Rodriguez set down on a fly ball to center. Couple of flyouts to center to begin this inning. 2 out, nobody on for Jimmy Paredes. Marksberry, over a 4-appearance stretch from June 7th through June 15th, allowed 11 runs, all earned. 2 appearances against the Bees, 1 against the Skeeters, 1 against the Revs, and that still one of the main reasons why his ERA is so inflated. As Paredes jumps out of the way of a first pitch fastball 1-0. Paredes back to the right side of the plate, and the 1-0 is grounded to the backstop. 1 ball and 1 strike. One of Paredes' best games of the season actually came here at Clipper Magazine Stadium. It was somewhat poetic, or his first game as a Patriot after struggling to get his visa squared away. Actually came here in Lancaster against his former team back on June 25th. 1-1, up and in. 2 balls and 1 strike. And in that first game for Paredes, all he did was go 3 for 5 from the plate, hit a home run, and set a new season high with 5 runs batted in. Actually has 2 5 RBI games this season, both tops on the team. 2-1 fastball gets the outside corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Paredes overall, 7 home runs, second best on the team. And he's really only been playing for just a couple of days shy of a month. As he swings and misses at a fastball for Marksberry, strike 3. And that is a quick 1-2-3 inning for the Major League lefty. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We'll stretch and then head to the bottom of the 7th. Somerset in front, 4-2 on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
At Flemington Car and Truck Country, we've been satisfying customers for over 40 years, providing selection. With 16 manufacturer brands plus over 500 available certified pre-owned vehicles. Convenience. With all our dealerships located on Route 202 and 31 in Flemington. And satisfaction. With positive reviews praising our business model every day. We'll never take our customers for granted. Flemington Car and Truck Country.
Every day, we're here.
So many good options. Man, I'm hungry. Ooh, let's do healthy today. I think that'll work. The healthy plate. What do we have here? So many good options. What do I choose? We have veggie burger, turkey burger, fruit cup. It all sounds so good, but something's telling me veggie burger. I think I'll have the veggie burger. A lot of great choices here at the Horizon Healthy Plate concession stand. That's a tasty burger.
Too loud.
Bottom half of the seventh inning brought to you by Slaymaker. Need a lift? Call Slaymaker Rentals. For your large equipment rental needs, one call does it all. Leading off for the Stormers, the center fielder.
Liam O'Sullivan back on the mound for the bottom of the seventh inning. Patriots in front 4-2. Darian Sanford leads off and fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. O'Sullivan was at 86 pitches over 6 innings. And he's back on the mound for the seventh. He's settled in nicely. Has a 4-2 lead, 0-1 from the righty. Poked foul down the third base line, 0-2. O'Sullivan making, for the Patriots, his 14th start of the season. He has worked 7 innings, 2 different times. Has an opportunity to tie a season high tonight. 0-2 to Sanford. Shows bunt, pulls it down the first base line, gloved by Espinal. He'll throw to first, and the throw was dropped by Kelly. Looked like that throw might have beat Sanford to first base. Espinal's throw was accurate, and I don't know if Kelly was trying to apply a tag on Sanford. Sanford dove headfirst into the bag, which doesn't normally help. And now Brett Jody's going to take Liam O'Sullivan out of the ballgame. He was hoping to work through Sanford, and now with a tying run at plate and Sanford a dangerous base runner, that's going to be it for Liam O'Sullivan. He threw to just one batter in the bottom of the seventh inning, and he will exit. That was an odd play, and we'll review it when we come back. There'll be a new pitcher in the ball game for the Patriots. Looks like it'll be Luis Cruz when we return after the pitching change with a runner at first and nobody out. Bottom of the seventh on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
Nothing is more important than your child's education. The Somerset County Education Association represents the public school employees that make your child's education possible. This includes more than 7,000 teachers, paraprofessionals, bus drivers, nurses, custodians, secretaries, and other outstanding education support professionals. Visit www.sceanj.org for more information. Together, we can prepare our children for the future.
Want a bank that defies expectations? Check out TD Bank. Expect unexpectedly longer hours that fit your schedule 7 days a week. TD Bank, unexpectedly open, unexpectedly human. Stop by or visit tdbank.com, member FDIC, TD Bank NA. The new pitcher in the ballgame for the Patriots is Luis Cruz. He enters in relief of Liam O'Sullivan. Done after 6+ innings, allows 7 hits, and at least 2 runs, both earned on 2 walks, 6 strikeouts, but the book not closed. Darian Sanford, who easily leads the league in stolen bases, has reached first on what is ruled an E4. So the ruling was that the throw beat Sanford to first base on a head-first dive, and Scott Kelly dropped the ball. And again, it's hard for me to tell from this angle. It certainly looked like Kelly's glove was low towards Sanford, almost as if to tag him. But of course, you don't need to apply the tag. That's a forced play at first base. Either way, Somerset has let a very dangerous base runner reach, and now it'll be up to Cruz to try to get through this inning. Bunch of lefties due up here for the Barnstormers. Michael Martinez is a switch hitter, so he can bat from the right side, but he's a better left-handed hitter on the season. And you have Gindel, a lefty, Trdoslovic, a switch, and then Applin, a lefty. So it's Luis Cruz on the mound here for the Patriots. Sanford off of first, the big lead, and the first pitch from Cruz swung on and missed. Fastball there. No balls and a strike. Luis on the season, 1-3 record, a 3.13 ERA. Tossed a scoreless inning of relief Saturday night down in North Carolina, in which he struck out the side. Sanford dances off of first base. Cruz now making his 31st relief appearance of the season. 0-1. Swinging a ground ball to third, fielded by Kenger to second for one. Turn throw to first, in time, double play. That's a big twin killing there for the Patriots. Martinez did not give Sanford an opportunity to run, and he grounds into a 5-4-3 around the horn double play. So Sanford erased from the base paths, and there's 2 away now, nobody on, bottom of the 7th inning. That closes the book on O'Sullivan. Tosses 6+ innings, allows 2 runs. A strong start for Liam tonight. And here's the first pitch to Caleb Gindel. It's taken low and away, 1-0. Cruz is the only lefty in the bullpen for the Patriots, and he goes up against a left-handed heavy lineup. We'll see how long he's kept out there as Gindel swings through a changeup. 1 ball and 1 strike. Patriots have turned 2 double plays today. Both of them have been big. They lead 4-2. 1-1 to Gindel, misses up and in. 2 balls and 1 strike. 4 runs, 7 hits, an error for the Patriots. 2 runs, 7 hits, and an error for the Barnstormers. Caleb Gindel batting second in the lineup. He's 1 for 2 with a walk. Pitch. And it's taken low. So now 3 balls and 1 strike between the lefty Cruz and the lefty Gindel. Infield back, outfield deep. 3-1. Check swing. Appeal to third. Didn't go, ball 4. Second walk that Gindel has drawn today. And that will bring the tying run back to the plate for the Barnstormers with 2 away in the home half of the 7th. So it's Joey Trdoslavich now stepping in. 0 for 2 with a walk today. He's also struck out twice, but Trdoslavich has been swinging the bat well as of late. Entered tonight with a 5-game hit streak. First pitch. Swung on, a ground ball through the right side of the infield and make it a 6-game hit streak for Trdoslavich. Didn't do too much there, but a lot of space on the right side, and the Barnstormers now have the tying runs on base, and they have the go-ahead run stepping to the plate with Andrew Applin. Back-to-back 2-out base runners for the Barnstormers in the home half of the 7th inning. Somerset still leading 4-2. Right-handed hitting Destin Hood awaits on deck, but right now it's Applin 0 for 3 today, as he'll work against the lefty Luis Cruz. First pitch. Swung on, a ground ball softly hewed to third, fielded by Kenger. He'll take it himself to the bag, and the inning is over.
Mommy.
Cruz comes in, allows a couple of 2-out base runners, but gets out of the inning, and Somerset holds a 4-2 lead. They'll carry it to the 8th on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC, and WCTCAM.com.
I'm fighting cancer.
I'm fighting cancer. I am fighting cancer.
I fight every day.
Every night.
Every hour.
Every minute. And every second.
Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital and RWJ Barnabas Health, together with the Rutgers Cancer Institute of New Jersey, bring the latest research, treatments, and clinical trials close to home.
We're fighting cancer.
And I'm not fighting alone.
Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital. Let's beat cancer together.
This season, T-Mobile is partnering with Little League to make sure every kid can feel like an all-star. With T-Mobile, parents across the country can share the action, the highlights, and the lowlights. And the stars of tomorrow get a chance to shine today. From Little League to the big leagues, T-Mobile has you covered. Now connecting 99% of baseball fans. T-Mobile.
Leading off for Somerset, the third baseman, Will Kenger.
Trune Associates is the sponsor of the lawn seating area in the ballpark, At Trune Associates, you'll find more than a wide variety of competitive insurance products. You'll find people who understand your needs. Trune Associates, a team of licensed professionals who care about their clients. Will Kenger leads off in the top of the 8th, and the first pitch taken high, 1-0. Matt Marksberry remains on the mound for Lancaster. He tossed a scoreless inning of relief in the 7th. He'll now work against Kenger, Ullman, and Espinal. 4-5-6 for the Patriots. 1-0. Swing and a miss, late on a fastball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Luis Cruz came on in the bottom of the 7th inning. Induced a 5-4-3 double play ground out from Michael Martinez. 1-1 is cut on and missed. 1-2. And then Cruz wound up allowing a couple of back-to-back 2-out base runners, but got out of the inning, forcing Applin to ground out to third. So it's still a 4-2 Patriots lead in the top of the 8th, and the 1-2 to Kenger misses inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And looking at the Patriots bullpen, down the left field line, looks like it's Tyler Cloyd that is getting loose. 2-2. Swung on and just tapped foul. Kenger gets a piece of it to stay alive. Well, Jonathan Cheshire is unquestionably an extremely valuable relief pitcher for the Patriots, but the question has been not whether or not he's valuable, but where do you use him? Somerset loves his versatility, loves that different arm slot that he brings to the table, and they like using him not only just in the 9th, but earlier in games as well. As Kenger fouls off a fastball, still a 2-ball, 2-strike count. So conversations that I've had with Brett Jody and John Hunton, you know, they like the idea of being able to use Cheshire in a couple of different spots, and with Tyler Cloyd coming back into the fold, and Cloyd showing an interest in pitching out of the bullpen, that gives a couple of different options for the Patriots. 2-2 lifted foul. 3 straight pitches fouled off by Kenger. I mean, Cloyd certainly seems open to pitching out of the bullpen, which works for Somerset because right now they need more help in the bullpen than they do in the starting rotation. And I thought there was a chance that Cloyd might shift eventually into the closer role. 2-2 fouled off. Again, 4 straight pitches fouled off by Kenger to stay alive. To lead off the top of the 8th inning, nobody on, nobody out. Patriots leading 4-2. But with Cloyd getting loose here in the 8th, well, that means that he's likely, at least for tonight's purposes, going to be the setup guy, and then that would set up a situation for Cheshire in the 9th. 2-2 bounces low. Strong at bat here from Will Kenger. He's worked the count full against Matt Marksberry, and we'll see a 10th pitch of this battle. Marksberry retired the side in order in the top of the 7th. 3-2. Swung on, hit in the air, out to center field. It chases Sanford back a bit. He backpedals, now settles underneath it, makes the catch, and there's the first out of the inning.
Fans, here it is tonight's winning.
So 1 out, nobody on. Of the 4 outs recorded by Marksberry, 3 of them have been flyouts to center. And that's going to be it for the Barnstormer lefty. He was kept in to face the left-handed hitting Will Kenger, but Ross Peoples is going to make another meeting on the mound, and he's going to make a pitching change. Take out the lefty, bring in a right-handed reliever with Ullman and Espinal due up. And we'll step aside for the pitching change. Nobody on, 1 away, top of the 8th. Somerset in front, 4-2 on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC, and WCTCAM.com.
Looking for incredible savings and selection on leading brands of furniture and bedding? Visit Flemington Department Store. Family owned and operated for over 50 years. Our 2-acre showroom features the brands you want, all at exceptional values. Flemington's highly trained furniture experts are not on commission, so you can experience a pressure-free and informative shopping experience. Come explore the best-kept secret in New Jersey at the Flemington Department Store on Route 31 in Flemington.
Presenting the lowest car prices you've ever seen. Wow pricing. Only on Fullerton.com. It'll blow you away. If you want the best deals on all new cars and trucks, don't miss Fullerton's absolutely enormous spring clearance event. Get the lowest prices on our entire new inventory all month long. This month only at Fullerton.
Looking for incredible savings and selection on
New pitcher in the game for the Lancaster Barnstormers. First time Somerset this season. We'll see the righty Pedro Echemendia as he comes on the mound here. Last pitched for the Chicago Dogs in the American Association under former Lancaster Barnstormer manager Butch Hobson. So it'll be Echemendia to face the righty Michael Ullman and the righty Edwin Espinal with one out, nobody on in the top of the 8th inning. Echemendia's gotten off to a good start to begin his Barnstormer career. He's 1-0 with a 2.31 ERA across 9 relief appearances to this point. Has walked 6 batters. And he comes in with the Patriots in front 4-2. Michael Ullman at the plate, 0 for 3 so far tonight. First pitch. Breaking ball drops in, a called strike, 0-1. Ullman rather 1 for 3. He had a double back in the 4th inning on a ground ball hit down the third base line. Echemendia from the stretch, and the 0-1 swung on a soft line drive, finds its way into center field. That's a base hit for Ullman, his second of the ball game. 2 for 4 is the Patriots' designated hitter. And a 1-out base runner in the top of the 8th as Somerset looks for insurance. Again, Tyler Cloyd is getting loose right now for Somerset in their bullpen. So he seems ticketed to come on for the bottom of the 8th inning, where the Barnstormers will have Hood, Hobson, and Morin. A righty and then 2 lefties due up. Luis Cruz got the final 3 outs of the bottom of the 7th inning. First pitch to Espinal. Takes all the way, and the fastball misses low. 1 ball and no strikes. Cruz only wound up throwing 9 pitches to get those 3 outs, so certainly has enough left in the tank to come back out for the 8th if the Patriots wanted. But looks like Brett wants to set up Cloyd for the 8th and Cheshire for the 9th. 1-0. Espinal takes a called strike. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Excellent.
Espinal 0 for 3 today. Batting average was at .280 entering this ball game. Does have a home run. I'll make that 2 home runs, rather, at Clipper Magazine Stadium this year. 1 big fly onto the grass berm and left. A clip shot over the right field fence as well. 1-1. Swung on and hit high in the air, but he got underneath that one. It's floated out towards shallow center field where the second baseman, Zach Shanks, underneath it to make the catch. Espinal's struggles continue, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The catcher, Jovan Gonzalez.
Now Jovan Gonzalez will step in. He's always enjoyed playing at Clipper Magazine Stadium, and that has been no different today. He's reached base in all 3 of his plate appearances. Drew a walk in the 2nd, had a 2-out RBI single which tied the game in the 4th, and was hit by a pitch in the 6th. Ullman at first, 2 away, top of the 8th, Somerset leading 4-2. First pitch from Echemendia. That's a fastball for a called strike, 0-1. Realizing now that I haven't given the out-of-town scoreboard update in quite some time, and there are some important scoring lines that are spread around the Atlantic League, including 1 game that has already gone final. 0-1. Gonzalez takes a strike. A fastball there, outer third, 0-2. Southern Maryland Blue Crabs top the High Point Rockers 7-3. So that scoring line helps Somerset. High Point and the Patriots were tied for 2nd place in the Liberty Division standings entering tonight. 0-2. Swung on and tapped foul. Meanwhile, the York Revolution and the Sugarland Skeeters remain knotted at 3. That ball game in the bottom of the 8th at Peoples Bank Park. And in the top of the 9th inning, the New Britain Bees currently holding a 5-3 lead over the Long Island Ducks out on Long Island. If New Britain holds on for that scoring line and the Patriots hold on for the win tonight, Somerset would leapfrog both the Rockers and the Ducks and get themselves back into first place. 0-2. Swung on, hit in the air, out towards right center field. Gindel chased back to the warning track, but he makes the catch. And that retires the side. No runs for the Patriots on a hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th inning. Somerset still leading 4-2 on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
For over 85 years, In every county across the state, we've protected the health of New Jersey, covering families and businesses through life's big moments and the small ones. Because we don't just work here, we live here too. Over 5,000 local employees, all with the same purpose, taking care of you.
The pitcher for Somerset, number 14, Tyler Cloyd.
Shopping for a new car, hit a home run with all the great deals available now at your Tri-State Ford dealer. Proud sponsor of Somerset Patriots baseball. Visit tristateford.com for more information today. Get a checking account for smart people, Provident Smart Checking. No minimum balance, no monthly service fees, yes indeed. Provident Bank, commitment you can count on. Get the ball rolling at provident.bank. Somerset leading this one. It's a 4-2 Patriots advantage as we move to the bottom of the 8th inning. And another new pitcher in the game for Somerset. It's now Tyler Cloyd who has entered. Cloyd making his second relief appearance for the Patriots this season. His first one came in the Patriots' last game back on the 21st. Tossed a scoreless inning of relief in a setup role for Jonathan Cheshire, who made the save on Sunday. And it seems as though Cloyd pitching in a similar situation tonight. He enters in the bottom of the 8th inning, Somerset leading by a couple of runs. Destin Hood leads off. Swings at the first pitch, grounds it to short. High bounce fielded on the backhand by Rodriguez, and a strong, accurate throw to first base. One pitch and one away. Destin Hood now 1 for 4. He has attacked the first pitch and has hit it in play in 3 of his 4 plate appearances. So 1 out, nobody on. Now Casey Hobson steps in. This is a situation where the Patriots would prefer to see Hobson. He steps in with nobody on in a 2-run ball game. Hobson had a 2-run home run back in the 2nd inning, the only 2 runs of the night for Lancaster. And the first pitch from Cloyd misses low and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Cloyd in his 2nd season with the Patriots. Made 3 starts for the team back in 2017 before his contract was purchased by the Seattle Mariners. And he gets Hobson out in front on a slow curveball, 1 ball and 1 strike. Went 1-0 over those 3 starts with a 1.50 ERA. And he's one of the better success stories for this Patriots team. 1-1. Misses low and outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Hobson does not take off with the new rule in play, so he remains in the batter's box. 2 balls and a strike. Tyler Cloyd, just 27 days after his contract was purchased by the Mariners in 2017, was he pitching at Safeco Field for Seattle. 2-1. Hobson takes a fastball on the outside part of the plate, a called strike, 2-2. It was a quick turnaround for Cloyd. He became the 18th player in Somerset Patriots history at the time to wear a Patriots uniform and then make it back to the major leagues afterwards. 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. High heat there from Cloyd. Sets Hobson down swinging, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting the catcher, Parker Morin.
2 out, nobody on. Now Parker Morin steps in. He's 2 for 3 today. Cloyd struggled in AAA with the Seattle Mariners earlier this season, playing for the Tacoma Rainers. He finds himself back in Somerset now and is open to coming out of the bullpen. First pitch to Morin. It's a fastball taken for a strike, 0-1. Cloyd, in fact, began his 2019 season with the Tampa Bay Rays in their spring training facility. Did not make the team out of spring training, joined the Patriots for their spring training, and then was purchased by the Mariners before the Atlantic League season began. 0-1 is hit out to right center field and deep. Paredes giving chase to the warning track. It is off the fence, stays in play. Fielded by Pacioli, and Morin glides into second base, standing with a 2-out double. Morin nearly got that one out of the ballpark. It stays in, a double off the wire fencing in right center field, near a group area right after the tall fence ends. And Morin at second base. That'll bring the tying run to the plate for the Barnstormers in the bottom of the 8th inning. It's been a strong day for Morin. Not so much for Zach Schenk. He's the batter here. He's 0 for 3 on the day. He's twice flied out to right field. Cloyd comes set, first pitch. Fastball low and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Hasn't been a strong season for Schenk. His batting average remains under the Mendoza line. A 191 hitter. No home runs, 7 RBI. He's got Morin off of second. Here's the 1-0. Misses low and in. 2 balls and no strikes. Cloyd got the first 2 outs rather quickly here in the 8th. Gave up a 2-out double to Morin. Morin off of second. Now the 2-0 to Schenk. Low and outside. 3 balls and no strikes. Darian Sanford awaits on deck. This bottom part of the Barnstormer lineup has struggled with their batting average. Cloyd behind the count against the righty Schenk. Here's the 3-0. That's a fastball splitting the plate, a called strike, 3-1. It'll likely be Cheshire for the 9th inning if the Patriots can get there. Cody Epley right now getting loose for Lancaster. He's this team's closer, and he has begun throwing in the bullpen for the Barnstormers. 3-1 to Schenk. Swung on and hit in the air. Along the infield, right behind second base, it's the shortstop, Alfredo Rodriguez. He makes a 2-handed catch, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base in scoring position. We're through 8, and the Patriots lead 4-2 on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC, and WCTCAM.com.
I'm fighting cancer.
I'm fighting cancer.
I am fighting cancer.
I fight every day,
I fight every night.
Every hour.
every minute,
and every second.
Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital Somerset and RWJ Barnabas Health, together with the Rutgers Cancer Institute of New Jersey, bring the latest research, treatments, and clinical trials close to home.
We're fighting cancer.
And I'm not fighting alone.
Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital Somerset. Let's beat cancer together.
Somerville Aluminum is proud to announce our greatest remodeling project yet. Valari, new name, same great company. Valari, home remodeling since 1950. Visit ValariNJ.com to learn more today.
Proud to serve the Lancaster area. Times are changing and so are they. Check out the Yellow Cab smartphone app. You can book and track your cab, pay through the app, and there are no busy signals. Visit yellowcablank.com for more details.
We return for the top of the 9th inning. Game 1 of a 3-game series between the Somerset Patriots and the Lancaster Barnstormers. My name's Mark Schwartz. We've got Mike Lawrence running our boards back in Central New Jersey. Both of us very appreciative of you guys that have joined us here for your Tuesday evening. It's a 4-2 lead for Somerset. Pedro Echemendia remains on the mound for the Barnstormers. And he'll work against Justin Pacioli, Scott Kelly, and Ramon Flores. Cody Epley had been getting loose for the Barnstormers in their bullpen. It looks like he's continuing to throw. This is certainly not a safe situation for Lancaster, so Echemendia remains on the mound. Meanwhile, Jonathan Cheshire has begun throwing for the Patriots in their bullpen down the left field line. After Cloyd tossed a scoreless eighth, we'll likely see Cheshire on the bump for the Patriots in what right now would be a save situation come bottom of the ninth inning. But Somerset will look for an insurance run. They have yet to really tack on any sort of production against this Barnstormers bullpen. Justin Pacioli leads off, and a first pitch curveball drops in for a called strike. No balls and one strike. Alejandro Chacin worked a scoreless inning of relief. 0-1 to Pacioli, another called strike on a curveball, 0-2. Chacin did allow 2 inherited runners to score, both charged against Nate Reed, but he himself did not give up any runs. Logan Sawyer tossed a scoreless inning. Matt Marksberry, scoreless inning in a third. Pacioli checks his swing on a curveball in the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And now it's Echemendia on the mound, who did give up a hit in the 8th, but otherwise has tossed 2 scoreless 2/3 of an inning to this point. Somerset only has 1 hit off of this Barnstormer bullpen after Nate Reed exited with 2 on and nobody out in the top of the 5th. 1-2. Swung on, a ground ball hit to short. Bounces up, fielded by Martinez, bobbled a bit, but still able to collect and throw on to first base for the first out of the inning.
I know just how you feel, Pumpkin. I've had my share of disappointments, too.
So 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 9th. And now Scott Kelly will get his 4th plate appearance of the evening. Got the start at second base with the righty Nate Reed on the rubber. Or rather, the lefty Nate Reed, which convinced Brett Jody to keep the left-handed hitting Craig Massey on the bench for tonight's ball game. Kelly 1 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. First pitch misses low and outside from Echemendia. 1 ball and no strikes. Somerset jumped out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning on a Jimmy Paredes RBI single. Barnstormers then led 2-1 after the second on a Casey Hobson 2-run home run. 1-0 to Kelly's swung on and missed. 1 ball and 1 strike. Somerset then got a run back in the top of the 4th on a 2-out RBI single from Yovan Gonzalez. And then a couple of runs home in the 5th inning for the Patriots. A run-scoring Jimmy Paredes double play. And then a fielding error from Alejandro Chacin as Kelly taps this one to the backstop 1-2. And that's been the difference. Those 2 runs in the top of the 5th for the Patriots since that point. Bunch of zeros on the scoreboard. And it looks like Cheshire continues to get loose in Somerset's bullpen down the left field line. And if he comes into this ball game, it'll be his 3rd consecutive appearance. 1-2 from Echemendia. Breaking ball upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Of course, that coming for Cheshire with a day off in between. Patriots and the Barnstormers both had yesterday off. Echemendia comes set, glove at the belt, and the 2-2 swung on and missed strike 3. 89-mile-per-hour fastball from the righty. That's the 6th strikeout of the ball game for Barnstormer pitchers. Now 2 out, nobody on, top of the 9th. Somerset still leading 4-2. And here's Ramon Flores, but before Flores bats, Ross Peoples is going to make a pitching change. So lefty Brian Harper looks like he's been getting loose in a hurry. And even with the Patriots leading by 2, Ross Peoples is going to play this one very close to the vest and bring in a left-handed relief pitcher for a pitching change with 2 out and nobody on in the top of the 9th inning. So we'll step aside for said pitching change. It'll be Harper versus Flores when we return on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC, and WCTCAM.com. Attention troops, Scout Nights with the Somerset Patriots will be returning to TD Bank Ballpark for the upcoming season on Friday, June 28th, Sunday, July 28th, and Thursday, August 29th. Additionally, our Girl Scout days are set for Sunday, June 30th, and Saturday, September 21st. troops will have the honor of presenting both their PAX banner along with our nation's colors on the field before the game. A parade around the field will end with the troops lining the infield during the national anthem. Scouts looking to earn badges for presenting the colors and going on a go-see-it outing can fulfill both, all while enjoying America's pastime. Tickets begin at just $8.50 for everyone in the group, with commemorative scout patches available for just $1.50. Visit SomersetPatriots.com or call 908-252-0700 so you can get involved and have your troop honored at a professional baseball game. Still on the top of the ninth inning, Patriots leading the Lancaster Barnstormers 4-2. Ross Peoples has made a call to his bullpen. It's the third different pitching change that Peoples has made in the middle of an inning tonight, as he brings in the lefty Brian Harper to pitch against the Patriots here. There's 2 out, nobody on in the top of the ninth inning. Harper, a left-handed relief pitcher, a native of Las Vegas, Nevada. And if you hear the last name Harper, you hear that he's from Las Vegas, you automatically think of Bryce Harper. But Brian Harper, the lefty on the mound here for Lancaster, is the brother of the Major League All-Star Bryce Harper. Brian Harper, 0-3 with a 3.52 ERA across 15 relief appearances for the Barnstormers this season. And his first pitch to Ramon Flores misses low and away. It rolled all the way to the backstop. Parker Morin raced back to field the ball with the new Atlantic League rules, but Ramon Flores wasn't going anywhere. And consistently, the Patriots have shown no interest at all in taking advantage of that particular new rule. 1-0 from Harper. Fastball misses up and away. 2 balls and no strikes. Harper has struck out 13 batters over his 15 and a third innings, but he's struggled with his command. He's also allowed 11 walks. 2-0. Fastball misses outside. Began his career in the Washington Nationals organization with his brother. Didn't make it up to the big leagues. Last pitch for the Harrisburg Senators, AA affiliate of the Nationals. Now the 3-0 to Flores. And it's taken for a called strike, 3-1. So Harper is brought in to face the left-handed hitting Flores. And if you can't get Flores out, Alfredo Rodriguez awaits on deck. And then it will be Jimmy Paredes in the hole. 3-1 to Ramon. Up and in, ball 4. So Harper brought in to face the lefty. Cold off the bench. And he issues a walk to Ramon Flores. A 2-out base runner for the Patriots in the top of the ninth inning. Second time that Ramon has reached today. Had a bunt single back in the 5th inning that has extended his hit streak to 10 consecutive ball games. Has also scored a run. Here's Alfredo Rodriguez. First pitch. Rodriguez takes a strike, 0-1. In the bottom of the 9th inning, the Barnstormers will have the speedy Darian Sanford to lead off. 0-1. Swung on and hit hard out to left field on a line, but it's right at Andrew Applin, and that retires the side. No runs for the Patriots, no hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. We head to the bottom of the 9th inning. Last licks for the Barnstormers. It's 2 to tie, 3 to win for them. And that's coming up next on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
Are you ready for some family fun? Salmon head, come on and get patriotic.
The Somerset Patriots are back at TD Bank Ballpark in Bridgewater. It is the most fun you'll have all summer with fireworks, celebrity appearances, and championship baseball. Don't miss out. Get your tickets today.
It's salmon head, come on, get patriotic.
It's an unstoppable force, vast and mighty. It's the 101 days of summer, and this year it's bigger than ever. The NJ team is back again. We've got 101 days of prizes with other ways to win via our social channels, text message program, VIP club, and Game Changers. Find the fun at 101daysofsummer.com from May 24th to September 1st. Anything can happen in Jersey.
It's the bottom of the 9th inning from Clipper Magazine Stadium, and Jonathan Cheshire is the new pitcher on the mound for the Patriots, looking for his 5th save of the season. He has made 14 relief appearances to this point for the Patriots, and he has yet to allow an earned run. 0-1 on the season. He did allow 3 unearned runs in an appearance last week. But look at this, 15 1/3 innings for Jonathan Cheshire. He has struck out 19 batters, and he has only walked 2. Has a 0.65 whip on the season. Long story short, Cheshire has been quite good for the Somerset Patriots. He is 4 for 4 in save opportunities to this point. His first 2 saves were 6-out save appearances, with Mike Antonini still on the rubber, still in this on this roster rather. Since Antonini has left, it's been Cheshire getting the save opportunities. It'll be Darian Sanford to lead off for the Barnstormers. He's the number 9 batter. First pitch from the side-arming righty Jonathan Cheshire misses low. 1 ball and no strikes. This is the first time that the Barnstormers are going to see Cheshire pitch in person. We'll see how they adjust to the sidearm delivery as the 1-0 settles on the outside part of the plate. A called strike, 1-1. Sanford said it all night long. Dangerous base runner, very fast, but he's struggled with a .228 batting average. He is 1 for 3 tonight. Had a base hit in the 4th, reached on an error his last time up. Swings and grounds this one to second, and it's bobbled by Kelly, and he doesn't have a play to first. That'll be Kelly's 2nd error of the ball game. A ground ball hit his way, had to range to his right, tried to make a backhanded pick, might have rushed it a bit knowing Sanford's speed, and Kelly couldn't field it cleanly. And in fact, it was a Kelly error the last time that Sanford was at the plate that allowed Darian to reach. And now Sanford has nobody in front of him. He's got to be a little careful because the Barnstormers still need to have a runner on to bring the tying run to the plate. It's Michael Martinez who will step in. He grounded into a double play in his last at-bat when he worked against the lefty Luis Cruz. First pitch from Cheshire misses low and outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Sanford, 40 stolen bases in 46 attempts on the year. Far and away the most in the Atlantic League. To provide a little bit of context to that, Justin Pacioli ranks 3rd in the league, and he has 20 steals. As Martinez swings and rips one to deep right field, Paredes turns around, and it's off the fence, stays in play. Sanford will hold it second. And Michael Martinez came inches shy of tying this game. A hard-hit line drive off the top of the fence in the short porch and right. It's held to a single as Sanford holds at second base. But the Barnstormers have 2 on and nobody out in the bottom of the 9th inning. And now here's Caleb Gindel. And a big inning brewing for the Barnstormers. Somerset leads 4-2. Gindel has reached base 3 times today. He is 1 for 2. He has drawn 2 walks. I don't think he's going to bunt here, but a bunt could put the tying run in scoring position. He's a power hitter. We'll see if he swings away. First pitch. And it's a fastball from Cheshire and misses low and in, 1-0. Will Kenger plays along the infield grass at third base. Middle infield at double play depth, and Espinal about parallel to the bag at first. Gindel is a .302 batter on the season that leads the team with 12 home runs and 54 RBI. Watch out for a double steal as the 1-0 misses outside, 2-0. Sanford hasn't gone just yet. He doesn't want to run the Barnstormers out of an inning. He has so much speed. If Lancaster could apply a successful double steal, it would get 2 runners in scoring position and take away a double play. Gindel ahead in the count. Here's the 2-0. Swings and lifts one foul, 2-1. Four runs on 8 hits for the Patriots. 2 runs on 10 hits for the Barnstormers. Scott Kelly with a costly error that began this inning. On a ground ball hit a bit to his right, bobbled it on a backhanded pick. That got Sanford aboard. Michael Martinez lined a base hit off the top of the fence in right field. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Glove at the belt for Cheshire. Here's the 2-1. It misses outside. 3 balls and 1 strike. I understand wanting to pitch around Gindel, but first base isn't open. A walk here would load the bases with nobody out and would put the tying run in scoring position. A dangerous situation here for Jonathan Cheshire as he and the Patriots are holding on to a 2-run lead. (3-1) from Cheshire. Outside ball 4. That's just the 3rd walk allowed by Cheshire this season, and the Barnstormers have the bases loaded and nobody out. Now the tying run is in scoring position, and the winning run for Lancaster is at first base, and they've got their cleanup, their 3-batter at the plate here in Joey Turdoslavich. A fielding error, a hard-hit single, and a walk have loaded the bases. The Barnstormers had the bases loaded and nobody out in the 3rd inning against Liam O'Sullivan and did not score. We'll see how Cheshire does in this situation. First pitch, breaking ball, backdoor, called a strike, 0-1. A nice pitch there from Cheshire. Turdoslavich 1 for 3. He has struck out twice, walked in the 3rd, had a base hit his last time up as a right-handed batter. Hits from the left side here. Sanford at 3rd, Martinez at 2nd, Gindel at 1st. 0-1. Swung on and hit in the air, out to left field. Ramon Flores ranging near the foul line. He's underneath it. He makes the catch, and his throw will come into 3rd base as Sanford opts not to tag. An unproductive out for Joe Turdoslavich. Everyone holds, and there's 1 away in the inning. And that's a big out, number 1 for Jonathan Cheshire.
Left fielder Andrew Applin.
I would imagine in a different situation, Sanford would have challenged Ramon Flores, who has the strongest arm in this Patriots team. But he played it conservative there, and Flores did well. His throw, rightfully so, came into 3rd base because you don't want to let the tying run, who's at 2nd, advance. But Sanford opted not to race home from 3rd base. So the bases remain loaded with 1 away. Here's Andrew Applin. And a first pitch, backdoor breaking ball, misses outside, 1-0. Applin 0 for 4 so far today. He has struck out once. Came to the plate with 2 on and 2 out in his last at-bat, grounded out to 3rd. 1-0. Swung on and fouled over the backstop. 1 ball and 1 strike. Somerset has led this ball game 4-2 ever since they plated a couple of runs in the top of the 5th inning. We've had zeros on the board since, but the Barnstormers have loaded the bases in a big spot here in the bottom of the 9th. Sanford at 3rd, Martinez at 2nd, Gindel at 1st. Infield plays back, hoping for a ground ball. Cheshire comes set, the 1-1. Changeup, taken low. And a good eye there from Andrew Applin. Cheshire wanted him to swing at that one and bounce it in the dirt, but Applin kept the bat on his shoulders. And it's a 2-ball, 1 strike count for the first-year Barnstormer. First time the Patriots have seen Applin. First time the Barnstormers have seen Cheshire. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and hit out towards right center field. This shall tie up the ball game. In to score is Sanford. Pacioli bobbles the ball as Martinez races home from 2nd. The throw come into 2nd, and the tag is applied. My goodness. The Barnstormers just tied the game. 1st to 3rd went Gindel. The throw was cut off along the infield, and Applin tagged out at 2nd for the 2nd out of the inning. So Cheshire has blown the save, but that's a big 2nd out. The game is now tied at 4, but with that out at 2nd base, that takes away the opportunity where a sac fly or a run-scoring grounder could win the ball game. The winning run for the Barnstormers is now off of 3rd base. This is the first blown save of the season for Jonathan Cheshire. One of those runs will be unearned. The game is tied at 4, and here's Destin Hood. 2 away in the inning, swings at the first pitch and flies it out to center. Pacioli's underneath it. He makes the catch, and the inning is over. But the Barnstormers tie it up. They get a 2-run single from Andrew Applin, and this game is tied at 4 as we head into extra innings on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCA.com.
At Flemington Car and Truck Country, we've been satisfying customers for over 40 years, providing selection. With 16 manufacturer brands plus over 500 available certified pre-owned vehicles. Convenience. With all our dealerships located on Route 202 and 31 in Flemington. And satisfaction. With positive reviews praising our business model every day. We'll never take our customers for granted. Flemington Car and Truck Country.
Every day, we're here.
Presenting the lowest car prices you've ever seen. Wow pricing. Only on Fullerton.com. It'll blow you away. If you want the best deals on all new cars and trucks, don't miss Fullerton's absolutely enormous spring clearance event. Get the lowest prices on our entire new inventory all month long. This month only at Fullerton.
We have moved to extra innings here at Clipper Magazine Stadium. Jonathan Cheshire has blown his first save of the year after he allows a couple of runs in the bottom of the 9th inning. Right now, they say both of those are earned. That'll change. One of those runs unearned after a Scott Kelly error to begin the inning. But now here we are in extras. The Patriots were leading 4-2. We're now tied 4-4. And another new pitcher in the ball game for Lancaster. Scott Schumann has entered as he marks now the 6th different relief pitcher used by Ross Peoples tonight. Brian Harper came on and he tossed just 1/3 of an inning, allowed a walk, but nobody else to score. And now Scott Schumann, who has struggled a bit this season, but he has been an Atlantic League All-Star before. He comes on the mound here. Schumann on the year. A 1-1 record with a 4.91 ERA over 13 relief appearances. Missed a big chunk of the season with an injury, but he has returned to the Barnstormers. So in extra innings, new international extra inning rule in effect. Alfredo Rodriguez will lead off of second to begin the inning. And it'll be Jimmy Paredes at the plate. Heart of the Patriots order due up here. Paredes, Kenger, and Ullman. After the Barnstormers plated 2 runs in the bottom of the 9th inning. Paredes with an RBI single already today. He is 1 for 4. First pitch. Misses low and outside from the righty Schumann. 1 ball and no strikes. If not for a base-running mistake by Andrew Applin in the bottom of the 9th inning, there's a very good chance this ball game could have already been over. But a costly mistake by Applin after his 2-run single. 1-0. Paredes swings and shoots it foul. 1 ball and 1 strike. I mean, Applin just tied up the ball game with a 2-run single, and he was tagged out at second base trying to advance to second, and there's really no reason why he should have been at second base. I mean, he maybe take away a double play, but I don't know if that's going through his head in that moment. 1-1 to Paredes. Swing and a miss. Tipped a 94-mile-per-hour fastball into the glove, 1-2. Because with Applin being tagged out at second, that took away the opportunity for a sac fly. It was the second out of the inning. And the next batter, Destin Hood, flew out to center. Now, you don't know if he would have done the same thing had Applin not been tagged out at second, but that ball certainly would have been deep enough to win the ball game for Lancaster. Instead, we play on here in extras. 1-2 to Paredes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Bouncer in the dirt. It's blocked by Moore, and he'll throw on to first base, and that's the first out of the inning.
That's another strikeout presented by Seth Edmonds.
Well, Somerset got off to a hot start with extra inning ball games to begin the season, but they are now 6-3. The last game that they played in extras was against the High Point Rockers last Friday night. Somerset did not play to run, despite being spotted a runner at second base in that ball game, and then it was the Rockers that won it on an RBI single in the bottom of the 10th. Now it's Will Kenger at the plate. Rodriguez off of second. First pitch. Kenger swings and slices it out to left field, but Applin's there. He makes the catch, and that's the second out of the inning. So quickly, 2 away. And again, with these new extra inning rules, if you're a road team, you got to find a way to score in the top of the 10th, because in the bottom of the 10th inning, if you do not score, then it's only one run that would win it for Lancaster. And that gives them the opportunity where you could bunt a guy over to third and then have pass ball, wild pitch, sac fly, ground ball, any of those potentially to win the ball game. Somerset held a 4-2 lead, blew it in the bottom of the 9th, and now there's 2 out with a runner at second base. Here's Michael Ullman, first pitch. Taken for a called strike, 0-1. Such a big spot for Scott Schumann if he could work a scoreless inning here and give his team an opportunity where one run will win it in the bottom of the 10th inning. 0-1. Taken low and in, 1 ball and 1 strike. Patriots have been silenced by this Barnstormers bullpen. They have just 1 hit against the 6 different relief pitchers used tonight, dating all the way back to the 5th inning. That lone hit came against Pedro Echemendia in the 8th. 1-1. Ullman swings and misses on a fastball, 1-2.
Oh, my.
Patriots had the heart of their order with a runner at second and nobody out here in the 10th. Paredes struck out swinging to begin the inning. Will Kenger flew out to left. Kenger 0 for 5 today. And here's Michael Ullman behind in the count. The 1-2. Breaking ball low and in. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ullman had a double in the 4th inning, a base hit his last time up in the 8th. The only hit that Somerset has recorded against this Barnstormer bullpen. Edwin Espinal awaits on deck. Game tied at 4. We're in the top of the 10th inning. Ullman waves the bat in front of his body now, pulls it over his right shoulder. 2-2 from Schumann. Swung on and hit in the air out towards right center field. Not too deep. Caleb Gindle's underneath it. Makes the catch. And the Barnstormers keep the Patriots off the board in the top of the 10th inning. Somerset fails to even advance Rodriguez from second. This game is tied and a run will win it for the Barnstormers in the bottom of the 10th when we return on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com. The Somerset Patriots are back at TD Bank Ballpark in Bridgewater. It is the most fun you'll have all summer with fireworks, celebrity appearances, and championship baseball. Don't miss out. Get your tickets today.
It's slamming in, come on, get patriotic.
It's an unstoppable force, vast and mighty. It's the 101 days of summer, and this year it's bigger than ever. The NJ team is back again. We've got 101 days of prizes with other ways to win via our social channels, text message program, VIP club, and game changers. Find the fun at 101daysofsummer.com from May 24th to September 1st. Anything can happen in Jersey.
It's the bottom of the 10th inning at Clipper Magazine Stadium. The Lancaster Barnstormers plated 2 runs in the bottom of the 9th off of Jonathan Cheshire. One of them should be unearned, though both are still charged as earned for the time being. That tied up the ball game. The Patriots put up a 0 with the heart of their order at the plate in the top of the 10th and a runner at second base. So now it's the bottom of the 10th inning, and 1 run will win it for Lancaster. A new pitcher in for Somerset, James Puglise, will come on. Puglise has pitched quite well as of late, but he finds himself in a tough spot. It'll be Casey Hobson to lead off in the home half of the 10th inning. Destin Hood will be at second base. He represents the winning run for Lancaster. And before we have our first pitch, Jovan Gonzalez will go over signals with James Puglise. That's actually a pinch runner now at second base. Devon Torrance has entered in place of Destin Hood. Torrance, a very speedy base runner, a former college football player at Ohio State. So he's the winning run at second. First pitch. Hobson takes a changeup outside part of the plate, a called strike going. James Puglise has tossed 8 straight scoreless relief appearances ever since the calendar turned to July. 0-1 from the righty. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-2. He has struck out 14 batters over 9 1/3 innings over this stretch. That includes a couple of scoreless innings of relief in his last appearance. It came on Friday night against the High Point Rockers down in North Carolina. That game also having gone extras. 0-2 to Hobson. Swung on and muscled towards shallow center. Racing in Pacioli. He has to play it on a bounce. Torrance will be held up at third base as the throw's cut off along the infield, but Espinal throws it to third and gets away. Picked up by Kenger. His throw comes home, and it's not in time. And the Barnstormers have won it.
For a game winner for your Barnstormers on the wild throw. Devon Torrance comes racing home.
Lancaster celebrates along the infield. What a sloppy way to lose the ball game. A base hit for Casey Hobson, muscled into center field. Torrance was not sent home from third. The throw was cut off by Edwin Espinal, who then ripped a throw to third, and Will Kenger, I don't think, was ready for it. And the ball rocketed down the left field line. Kenger then picked it up on a ricochet, threw home, but Torrance raced home from third base and scored the winning run. And a very difficult loss for the Patriots tonight in a game in which they led going into the bottom of the 9th inning. This is a tough one to swallow as Lancaster wins by a final score of 5-4. We'll step aside and wrap up the night that was next on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
At Flemington Car and Truck Country, we've been satisfying customers for over 40 years, providing selection. With 16 manufacturer brands plus over 500 available certified pre-owned vehicles. Convenience. With all our dealerships located on Route 202 and 31 in Flemington. And satisfaction. With positive reviews praising our business model every day. We'll never take our customers for granted. Flemington Car and Truck Country.
Every day, we're here.
Presenting the lowest car prices you've ever seen. Wow pricing. Only on Fullerton.com. It'll blow you away. If you want the best deals on all new cars and trucks, don't miss Fullerton's absolutely enormous spring clearance event. Get the lowest prices on our entire new inventory all month long. This month only at Fullerton.
Oh, welcome back for the Flemington Department Store postgame show as the Patriots lose a tough one to the Lancaster Barnstormers 5-4. Flemington Department Store, the area's best selection of quality clothing, flooring, furniture, and footwear found in our 2-acre showroom located on Route 31 north of the Flemington Circle. Flemington Department Store. It is worth the trip. Real tough one for the Patriots tonight. We'll jump right into the highlights for this one, as it was Liam O'Sullivan on the mound for the Patriots. He worked against Nate Reed for the Lancaster Barnstormers, and it didn't take us long to see the first run of tonight's ball game. In fact, it came in the first inning. A one-out double from Alfredo Rodriguez got him into second and set the stage for James Pugliese. What? So the Patriots leading 1-0 in the top of the first inning. The Barnstormers would get 2 back in the bottom of the second on a Casey Hobson 2-run home run over the right field fence, his 13th of the season. The Barnstormers were leading 2-1 at that point, but Liam O'Sullivan would settle down after that, and the Patriots would tie it up. That came in the top of the fourth, a one-out double from Ullman. A couple of batters later, Ullman was at third, and it was Jovan Gonzalez at the plate. So the game tied at 2, and Somerset would still get some more strong innings out of Liam O'Sullivan. The Barnstormers had the bases loaded and nobody out in the bottom of the third, did not score. So Somerset tied it up at 2, and then in the top of the fifth, they would take the lead. A leadoff walk for Scott Kelly, a base hit for Ramon Flores on a bunt, chased Nate Reed from the ballgame. In came Alejandro Chacin. Alfredo Rodriguez grounded into what was ruled a fielder's choice on a bunt that there was no out recorded. So the bases were loaded, there was nobody out, and up to the plate once again came Jimmy Paredes. Somerset leading 3-2, and the next batter would add to that lead. It was Will Kenger. Somerset takes advantage of the fielding error from Alejandro Chacin. It was a soft toss that went right to him at the first base bag, and he just flat out dropped the ball. So, Patriots were leading 4-2, and that's when the game would pretty much turn over to the bullpen. Liam O'Sullivan was strong on the hill for Somerset. He wound up going 6+ innings, allowed 2 hits, 7 walks. 2 hits. Oh, boy, I got that wrong. 6 innings, he went, allowed 2 runs on 7 hits, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts. Nate Reed was done after his 4+ innings. Luis Cruz came on in the 7th inning, worked a scoreless frame. Tyler Cloyd, a scoreless 8th. Meanwhile, the Patriots did not muscle pretty much any offense against the Lancaster Barnstormers bullpen that brought in 6 relief pitchers. In the bottom of the 9th inning, Jonathan Cheshire came on with a 2-run Patriot lead. Cheshire having not allowed a single earned run yet this season. However, Cheshire would run into danger. The leadoff batter was Darian Sanford. He would ground one to second base. That was ruled a fielding error by Scott Kelly. And on a ground ball that was just a little bit to his right, didn't field the in-between hop on the backhand. So Sanford reached to begin the inning. Michael Martinez then lined a base hit off the top of the right field scoreboard. That made it that actually stayed in the ballpark. Sanford stopped at second. There was runners at first and second with nobody out. Caleb Gindel then drew a walk. Joe Terdoslavich flew out to left field. So the bases were loaded with 1 away, and then Andrew Applin lined a 2-run single into center field. It scored a pair. It tied up the ball game. Applin was then tagged out trying to advance to second base for the second out of the inning. Destin Hood would fly out to center, stranding a runner at third and sending us into extras. However, the Patriots, for their 3rd consecutive road game, would not score a run in the top of the 10th inning despite being spotted a base runner at second, and they had the heart of their order. Paredes struck out swinging. Kenger flew out to left. Ullman flew out to right, and that ended the 10th. And in the bottom of the 10th inning, the Barnstormers brought in a pinch runner. Devon Torrance was at second to begin the inning. Casey Hobson blooped a base hit to shallow center field. Torrance was held up at third initially on the throw. Edwin Espinal cut off the ball along the infield, and then Torrance was just a couple of inches off the third base bag, and Espinal ripped it over to third to try to catch him off guard. Don't believe that Will Kenger was ready for that Espinal throw as the ball got away from Kenger, rolled down the left field line, and then Torrance was able to race home from third base, and the Barnstormers win this ball game by a final score of 5-4. It's 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base for Lancaster. 4 runs, 8 hits, 3 errors, and 8 runners left on base for the Somerset Patriots. Scott Schumann gets the win. He improves to 2-1 on the season. James Puglisi takes his first loss of the year by allowing an unearned run in the bottom of the 10th inning. And a blown save is given to Jonathan Cheshire's first of the year after he allowed 2 runs. 1 should be earned, 1 should be unearned, though that scoring has not been made yet in his 1 inning of work. In a ball game that took 10 innings and took 2 hours and 57 minutes in front of an announced crowd of 3,665 fans. With the win, the Barnstormers improved to 3-8 in the second half, 27-54 overall on the season. The Patriots fall to 5-6 in the second half, 47-34 overall on the year. As the Patriots drop this one, and it's a missed opportunity for Somerset. Looking at the out-of-town scoreboard, as every game has gone final, the Revs fall to the Sugarland Skeeters 4-3. That one doesn't affect the Patriots too much, but it's the Southern Maryland Blue Krebs who beat the High Point Rockers 7-3, and the New Britain Bees who topped the Long Island Ducks 6-3. So had Somerset held on for the win tonight, they would have been alone in first place in the Liberty Division standings. Instead, they fall in extras, and they remain tied with the Rockers for second place in the Liberty Division. Both teams a half game behind the first place Long Island Ducks. Our next broadcast will take place tomorrow back here at Clipper Magazine Stadium. It will be a 7 p.m. first pitch as Thomas Dormady takes the mound for Somerset. He'll work against the righty Jonathan Albaladejo for the Barnstormers. Our coverage on SPN.TV as well as 1450 WCTC will begin roughly around 7 p.m. Eastern Time. A big thank you to Mike Lawrence running our boards back home at WCTC in Central New Jersey all night long, as well as a thank you to the Lancaster Barnstormer press box staff for their hospitality in Game 1 of a 3-game series. But that'll do it for us from the Red Rose City. Again, your final score, Barnstormers win it in 10 innings, 5-4 over the Patriots. For everyone involved with the broadcast, my name is Mark Schwartz. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a pleasant rest of your Tuesday evening, everybody. Good night.